Good. Numbing. Hello, YouTube. I hope you're doing well. Sorry if I sound very worn out. It's it's been a little stressful, but we live these. Welcome back to more SMT5. Sorry for no stream for tomorrow, and also in advance, sorry for inconsistency all this week. I know like my consistency is not always the best, but it's going to be extra more so because I'm concerned, to put it mildly, about my dearest cat. For those who don't know, she had to have a major operation yesterday. She's all good, she's home, she's safe. She's, like, in her element, even she's probably not feeling herself, and she's probably I say probably, she does hate her bodysuit that she's got to wear for now to, like, keep her safe and comfortable and everything else. But she's getting through it, and that's all I can ask for. So I decided to do a bit of streaming whilst I've got some chance to, because I honestly don't know what days I'll be streaming and what days I won't this week. Like, until things are more organised and more settled, etc. The same might also be for next week, but I honestly don't know until closer to the time, because she's got to go back for a checkup sometime next week. But I digress. That's that. This is now. Off screen, well, I recorded it and put it on YouTube. I managed to beat Demi-Fiend, and I didn't mean to. I was going to do it on stream, but it just kind of worked out that way. We have him. For the sake of balance, I'm not going to use the essence. Because look at that. Block everything. I know. I want to go without that for now. Probably after we beat the games, like when we go to fight the adversary, I will probably equip it on then, because it likely expects you to have it for that. But I'm not going to equip it yet. I'm going to stick with what I have. Equally, I'm not going to use Demi-Fiend in battle. I'm going to keep him cozy, like just in the bag, but I'm not going to use him because I feel like he would break the game in two too much. So the current essence that we have, if I go to my party, I currently have Shivas, so I resist physical, drain fire and electric, resist light and dark, but I'm weak to ice. Everyone else kind of walls as much as I could possibly get them away with. But I digress. You're probably wondering, what am I doing over in Duran High School? Well, in my wandering around and just checking for extra quests, I bumped into a cutscene here. And so I wanted to wait until on stream, because it's actually an interesting little optional cutscene that leads to something at the temple. So I wanted to kind of show you guys. Say his name and he appears. Hey dude, hope you're doing well.
Young man,
so I found Yakumo.
Go. Next time you may not be so lucky.
Thank you.
For those who haven't been keeping up, Yakumo is kind of an interesting spot for someone who claims that he uses demons for a means to an end. A demon that very blatantly loved him, sacrificed herself for him, and he's not really sure what to do with himself with that information. He's kind of been aimlessly wandering since. And so stumbling into this entirely optional cutscene just kind of made me curious. What are you doing here?
Killing any demons that attack humans. The general public can tell the end is near. Right now, this place needs someone who can fight back against the demons.
But I hope you're doing well, dude.
I'm simply doing what I can here. Don't get it twisted. I'm not on Tsukuyomi's side, and I'm not saying Tokyo needs him to lead it. But you're the only ones who can break us out of this chaos. Don't lose sight of that. I'm going to watch over Tokyo from Jozoji Temple.
Good. So he says he's going to go over to Jozoji Temple, so let's head over there. And he's going to see, what are you doing here? I can hear it in the voice already. Hey, just some high schooler and the Prime Minister just like just walk up, that just show up. Are you honoring the dead?
Yes.
For Nua, then?
No. The victims of Agrit. Many fell for that Magatsuhi.
You know, mourning isn't going to bring them back.
I wish there was more cutscenes with the Prime Minister and Yakumo, because they have similar backgrounds.
However,
both of them have a very strict rule of how they believe the future should be, but both of them have had people die for their vision, and they don't know what to do or how to handle it.
if you would continue onward bearing the burden of all your sins, then know this. You go with the blessing of Tsukuyomi. Tokyo's people will be counting on you.
I mean, heck, look at this parallel of that screen there. With like both of them standing next to it. One's their head up, one of their head down.
Choices. You are the only ones who can truly
They both have very similar backgrounds on like a surface level, but have seen and handled it differently.
What must be done.
But that was a sweet little optional cutscene. Wonder where is it? Oh, and that's how you unlock the ability to fuse newer. Hey, Yakumo, do you want your wife back? Yeah, I hear you. But now let's get back to the Empyrean Throne and start working on Endgame. But like I said, I won't be using Demi-Fiend's essence because that looks broken as shit. Block absolutely everything. Yeah, no, that seems a bit busted. I still want a challenge, but that's your reward for beating Demi-Fiend. Equally, like I said, I won't be using him in the party because same reason, he's busted as shit. Because literally, hey, an almighty attack based on strength. Hey, an attack that does several thousands of damage. Hey, a severe physical to all foes as a chance to make it so they can't use magic. Hey, a guaranteed critical hit. Hey, a extremely high chance to just hit insta-kills. Like, come on. Also, out of morbid curiosity, after I beat him and recorded it, I started messing with the difficulties to see how much the fight changes depending on what difficulty you're on. On casual or easy mode, it's not actually that much different. It's just you have a little bit more room for error. So it's actually like a respectable... Like, you still have to learn the system and understand it. It's just you've got a bit more room for error. Safety, on the other hand... Holy shit, safety just stops the fight from happening. Like, if you still fuck up the gimmicks, you'll still, like, get punished for it. But I kid you not, I, like, hit Demi-Fiend for a basic attack and it did, like, 7,000 damage. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Like, safety mode is just, hey, if you don't want to learn the fight, here you go. Like, if you don't want to learn the game, like, the fight full stop, just fucking here you go, here's your trophy, now fuck off. Also, you can rematch him whenever you want. I mean, I'm just like, what? Why would you do that? But anyway, this is where we got to at the end of the last stream. We're in the Empyrean, working towards the throne. Is that a side quest? I can see already. We're in the final dungeon game. Physical dampener. Oh, we got another one. What the heck's this side quest doing right at the very end of the game? Oh, Demeter? Interesting. What have you got to say? Ordinarily, envoys such as ourselves would not be permitted to enter. However, Anahabina has opened the door. To thanks to that, we now may pass. With Abdiel now gone, Bethel now follows Masterma. Hey, do you know who was theorizing that maybe Masterma had something to do with what Abdiel's, like, hellish transformation? Hey, I think we might have been onto something. If all the angels now follow Masterma because Abdiel's out the picture, there's heretical demons shan't set one foot inside. Meanwhile, there's a demon right here. Hey, Demeter.
Oh,
Robu.
can't be.
You deserve to know. I owe you an apology. I promised you that you might get rid of the evil demons in my way, but at the end of it all, I was planning on killing you myself. Oh, thanks. He's working with Lucifer. I mean, yeah, you might be onto something. I'm afraid it's true. I have been deceiving you. Unforgivable. It doesn't matter to me. You're so kind, Robu. Somehow I had a feeling you would forgive me. But I know I'm the one in the wrong. That's why I shall protect you with my life. Very soon Zeus will be here. I beat Zeus in a fight. Would you... He knows just how strong you are, and he will surely hold nothing back. Yes, Zeus too traces his origin back to the bull god. By using your soul, he can achieve his form as a Nahabino. Originally, my plan was to kill you, that I might see Zeus claim the throne, after which he would create the rich and fertile world I dreamed of. But now, between you and Zeus and potential rulers, I know that you would guide and cherish humanity all the more. I'm on the chaos route, Demeter, but ooh, okay. After seeing what sort of person you are, how could I think otherwise? So, my course is set. Should you and Zeus end up opposed, I shall stand with you. In fact, you should leave here quickly. Make for the throne while you can. Should you claim it, your soul would be no good to him anymore. He will give up the chase. What will you do? Will you confront Zeus? I'm sure I already did. Such abundant blessings you give me, yet I would expect no less from you, Robu. Then I shall go with you. Are you fully prepared to face him? I guess? Ah, Zeus is here. He's gonna look at me and go, you again? Yeah, like, we meet again. I was thinking I'd be the better man, that you have the throne. But if you could be my mortal counterpart, that changes everything. I once supported a human named... Okay, I don't know enough of my, mythology. Dol Quanan? I don't actually know what that is. And charged the battlefield with him. If it might be you, I'll wager we'll shoot him in greater height. I won't allow that. I've chosen to side with Robu. Sister, after all this time, to how far we've come, now you turn on me. You always were a hard one to read. Well, no matter. I'm not in the business of showing mercy to my enemies. Sister, and I'll not make an exception of you. As for you, Nahabino, don't think I haven't learned from your little stunt last time.
There's no escape.
Your soul is mine by right, and I shall hear no objections over the clash of thunder. Oh, hey, we get to listen to this battle theme again. Alright, what level are you, buddy? 82, okay. I imagine you're still usual. Yeah, weak to wind. Get rid of his buff. And he's going to try and hit us with a crit next turn, okay. Wouldn't it be funny if I get a frolic off? Yeah, get fucked, dude. I mean, he might still get to attack through it, but he's a chance he'll be charmed. Or he would just miss. Yeah, good one. Cleo, you've kind of done all I wanted you to do, so I'm going to show off my idiotic great build.
Let's go.
Or Argret, to pronounce her name properly. Like, I'm not kidding, my Argret build is kinda stupid. It's just Queen's Decree and a bunch of passives. It's Abyssal Mars, so greatly decreases the chance of getting insta-killed or afflicted with ailments. It's Almighty Pleroma and High Almighty Pleroma, which boosts the damage. Both of them just boost the damage of Queen's Decree. It's Murderer's Glee, which greatly increases her crit rate, because her innate skill is that she can crit with magic. Enduring Soul, so she can't be IK'd. Repel Physical and Null Electric to get rid of her weaknesses. And this is her whole game. Her whole game plan is just spam Queen Decree. That's literally all she does. Just spam the almighty attack. In fact. But yeah, Masterman might... I don't know if he is working with Lucifer, but he might be similarly plotting or planning to portray Lucifer in his own way. But he is one step closer to getting what he wants. Oh, also, I have a new passive I should talk about quickly. I have intercalation, which makes it that if I dodge an attack when the enemy attacks, when it comes to my turn, I'll actually have 5 turns to play with instead of 4. You have 1 extra turn. Which is why I'm getting so many actions this turn, because, you know, having 1 extra action makes all the difference in the world. It means you cap at 9 instead of 8. What level is Demeter? Because they gave her, sorry, Illusion Harvest, full HP recovery, and heals above max end. Okay, and then the rest is kind of standard. Okay, so she's just kind of medic support. Like, she joins you for this quest, but I don't think she would be good for this fight. I mean, I have Abdiel here as well if all else fails, but I'll bring Cleo back in. Fuck it. Haha, I drain electric, get fucked. But yeah, this fight's not scary. Well, after fighting both of the major super bosses of the base game, yeah, no, he's not scary. The only other thing in this game that might be a challenge is the final boss, just because he gets buffed after you beat the super boss. So he might have a bit more going for him. I was kind of hoping that would kill, but I didn't do anywhere near as much as I hoped. Look, Zeus, the problem is I drain electric and you're literally Zeus. So I kind of win by default here, dude. Zeus's essence and a large glory crystal. Really? Really? You beat me twice, you magnificent bastard. I love that sentence. No, even if I became an albino, even then, I don't know if I could take you. Well, I know when to quit. The next world is yours to rule, and damn you, I'm actually excited to see what you do with it.
Till next time.
Just don't go getting yourself killed before you claim your prize now.
Harvest time!
Oh, you have reaped a truly great harvest. You truly are the greatest ear of rice. And likewise, the seeds you scatter shall yield a future of unimaginable plenty. It falls to us to sow those seeds across the world. Come on, let's go. And let us depart. And we get Demeter's essence as well. The siblings of Olympus periapt. If you have Zeus and Demeter, greatly recover all allies beyond max HP. Okay. So super heal. Okay, what's Zeus got for us? Keraunus? What the fuck? Severe strength electric ignore. Oh, it's a piercing electric. Ooh. Madness Glint, Panzer Spain. Oh, he has 3 unique attacks. That's wild. Impaler, Zibian, Hylek, and Drainelec. We also got Demeter. Demeter's got the special heal, and then basically all the standard. Okay. I think it should be said that I think the side quests in this game are genuinely pretty impressive for the most part. A lot of them have like their own storylines that then continue into later ones. Like, you get some that are just like find X number of things, but there is a lot of side quests that involve you like talking to someone or learning about someone or having to make a choice between 2 alternating paths or has an ongoing story arc. Like, there's some genuinely very interesting quest lines. And I think there's a lot to be said about it. Like, they're simple, but they're very effective at just being more to help build the world. Like, it's world building done right because you're so much more involved in it. But you say you get the odd ones which are just the small whatevers, but for the most part you generally have a lot of very creative quests. Is there gonna be any more blinking random final dungeon side quests? Because that was just wild. I wasn't expecting it though. Doesn't look like there's anything of interest up here, no. I wonder how big this dungeon is going to be. Considering, if you decide to count the school first of all... Oh, hi. And if you decide to count this as separate from the tower, this game still only has 4 dungeons. And I don't really count the school because it's just corridors. And I kind of feel like this is just the second half of the tower. So by my logic, there's only 2 dungeons in this game, which is kind of wild for a game that we've been playing for like nearly 70 hours. It is said that the path of God reflects the hearts of those who will walk it. Tell me, what do you see? Is it a twisted, wayward path, or a straight and narrow, one that won't lead you astray? Either way, I, Melchizedek, shall judge whether you are fit to rule. Alright. Oh, that was a mean fucking miss. Another large glory crystal. They want to make sure you gloried up. I've got everything I want to get with glory anyway. The only thing I need to like be wary of and save for is if I do manage to beat Satan and unlock Godborn, you also unlock the ability to break the level cap to 150, but it's something that you have to get using glory. Tsukuyomi, the Amatsukami, has become a Napabino, and thus he has set out to create his world of gods. We bow to no one, yet though we may not see eye to eye with the Amatsukami, we are alike in our love for this land. In which case it is time to forego the grudges of the past. We shall join hands that our common goal might be realized. So take this with you. The Elemental Oni. Is that going to have, if you have all 4 Onis? Yes. If you have on Ryoki, Fuki, Suki, and Kinki. Yes, Kinki, not Kinki. Kinki. If you believe you can handle our power, you're welcome to try. The 4 of us seek to serve a master who could possess the appropriate knowledge. What the heck is that up there? Oh, I think... Do we have to jump down from there to reach this? I think so. Your land is literally cubes, yeah, right? Those who come here before demonstrated a conviction most admirable. Can your sword surpass theirs, I wonder? I just really want to determine the answer. So we're kind of getting like a pseudo-boss rush as we're going through here, I see. What the fuck was that reaction to the damage? You see, like that, what? This thing like mangled itself. Look at that. Look, oh, what? Oh, that's not so good. Hey, 2 of us are napping. Don't worry about it. Okay, thanks for using light on the demon that blocks light twice. Okay, there you go. You're weak to wind. A magic reflecting barrier, and you're trying to put more of us to sleep. Oh boy. Hey, Cleo, only You're the only one awake, so we need to kind of Amrita this. There we go. He's nearly dead. He's probably going to do charges smug at Suhi next. Never mind, he missed. He's not going to get the chance. He's dead. What do you give us? Mahamabarian, Medirahan, and High... Oh, okay. That's actually not a bad one. That one's worth keeping an eye on. Oh, it's another Whistled Go. Uh-oh. For those who don't know, Whistled Go is effectively like an extra chance. Oh, there's treasures there. So if you die, it will resurrect you once, but you can only have one on you at any given time. So the fact that they're giving us one tells us that they expect us to be needing it soon. Because they give you one before Demi-Fiend, and they give you one before Shiva. So if they usually only give you one before the super bosses, then like I think that's them getting you ready for the finale, for the final boss. Also, we just got Vishnu's essence. Yeah, Mahamavaram, Mudabarian. Enduring Soul. Repelling Dark is God's Ear. Hey, they try and hit you with a Dark insta-kill, just reflect that shit straight back at them. Like, come on. Right, what is this demon? What are you? I don't recognize you. You're Maria. Oh, I am the goddess Maria. The end of this age draws near, thus the world shall be born anew. Likewise, my role as the Holy Mother is over. As in, like, that Maria. All that remains for me to disappear. I am going to assume she has more of a presence in canon of creation, because there are a few demons that kind of just show up but don't have any real purpose, and it's when I end up looking into it, it's because they're tied to canon of creation. Okay, oh, that jump feels too far, but I don't really know where else we could jump for to try and get to there. Never mind, there's an invisible wall, so there has to be a way up to on that. Let me circle back around, see if I can spot something. I say all this, it might be a Magatsu rail later on that'll ping us back. But I didn't see anything to jump up on. Unless... Aha! Some Dolphin, a Gospel, I'm level 99 so it doesn't matter, and 3 Grimoires. My demons are level 99 so it doesn't matter either. I say that, like I said, when you beat Satan, your level cap goes up to 150 for Godborn, so I will need them eventually. Oh, that looks like the end of the dungeon over there. Like, you can see, like, the actual, like the stairway to heaven. We've been stopped by something that represents law. We've been stopped by something that represents neutral. So I'm expecting us to get stopped at least one more time before the gate for something that represents chaos. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Never mind. Okay, we can get up on this corner at least. Beasel's essence, Jesus. Alright, potential last chest. What we got? A balm of life. Okay, a full resurrection. Yeah, that looks like the end up there. That looks like the end. Okay, here's our chaos fight. So another Nahobino comes, then you shall be tested. Show me the power of the Nahobino. Show me that it rivals out of the throne.
This'll do.
Oh, you're neutral. Okay. Concentrate and Mega Delay on is all you have? Okay, I see you. It's like, good strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off. Oh, he has backup. Never mind. Okay. I was going to say, if that's all you can do, this is going to be a real easy fight. No, that makes more sense. Not that his extras are going to add much to the fight, but still. Okay, good fight. He didn't go once. Good fight. The Imperium battles. Okay, so those 3 fights we just did, we can now do in the virtual trainer. Oh yeah, we got Sandalfin's essence from the Rain Barbarian. Repel a leg. Ooh. And we got Alayat, Mega Delayan, Medirahan. Ooh, Domingladi and Majesty, which is greatly increased damage, next strength-based attack, and magic. Karikon, Tetrakan, Energy Drain. Okay, so that's just a good all-rounder. Path to the throne. Oh, I can't go to the Demon Haunt here. I have to go somewhere else. I was like, I just want to see what Artemis wants. Hang on, I got to warp literally anywhere else, so I can go to the Haunt, because the Haunt's based on the area you're in, but there isn't a Haunt in heaven, I guess. What do you want, Artemis?
Hey.
You got extra agility. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to save again when we get here, because I think once we go over there, we're doing the final boss or bosses. I am amazed no one stopped us. That's an arena. I am baffled that no one stopped. Be careful is an army. Something feels wrong to me. Let's just make sure we're fully prepared. I'm going to make a separate save on this file as well, just in case. Let us go. Alright. Then the literal stairway to heaven. Alright, place your bets. We know we got to fight Tiamat at some point. And we've also got to fight our alignment boss at some point. And there's also a chance Lucifer will show up. So the question is, what do you think our final boss is going to be? Wouldn't it be funny if it's Goku? He just turns around and goes, "We fight!" And then and he's the final boss. No, I think he's here to just, like, judge us on our decisions.
So,
Yuzuru, the dead guy? Oh, that'd be a funny twist.
This is the hall of creation, resting place of the throne.
The Nahobino who will take the throne has been determined. Thus, I shall fulfill my role. For ages I have watched over this world, but at last I can administer my true duty. Goddess, it is time.
I knew Goku was ripped. I didn't realize how veiny his muscles were until just now. Also, yeah, Tao is this game's Megami. Because she literally died and got resurrected, and Shin Megami Tensei roughly translates to true goddess revival or true goddess resurrected. Oh, hey, Yoko. That's absolutely Yoko.
Creation is not the way. Let the world be returned to chaos.
Okay, Yoko, you've also gone into your super goddess transformation. So, like, Tao is this game's actual Shin... Like, she's the actual namesake.
Yoko, is that you? You're okay. There was a time
Thing is, we're on the Chaos route, so there's a good chance Nahabino of his own accord's gonna waddle on over to Yoko.
You were once my friend, Tao. But this is about far more than who we were. I carry the will of the Kadishtu. I will destroy this world and surrender it to chaos. Is that you? I didn't. I'm glad you lived, but I thought the sacrifice would have...
Aogami protected him. Now he has become Nahobino again, and he seeks the throne. Yoko, I had no idea you'd end up a goddess. My role is to guide him to the throne. It is who I am. I do not wish to hurt you. Will you let us pass? If he gets his ideal world, then we can save everyone. So please, you have to believe in us.
Wait, Tao. I wasn't expecting to see you, at least not like this. A goddess. I didn't know you would end that way either.
You know what kind of sucks when I think about it? Yoko and Tao genuinely really care about each other, and I feel like if it wasn't for all this, like, bullshit that of, like, you know, Shin Megami Tensei being Shin Megami Tensei, they would have been lifelong friends, if not, you know, closer. Like, a real tragedy rivalry between, yeah. Like, these two have something going on. I'm just kind of third-wheeling, but because one of them has to be the representative of chaos and one has to be the representative of law, they're forced to be opposites in a lot of ways.
This structure has defined us. Corrupted humanity. It is our history.
Yoko essentially wants to destroy the world and then rebuild a new world as goddess. To completely rebuild it from scratch. And which, once again, plays into what I was talking about before, where Yoko... The comparison of the Nahobino to Yoko almost feels comparable to Adam and Eve. And the Kadishtu having the snake motif are literally the snakes that... like the snake from the tree in Eden.
God to rule and mend this broken world.
Tao's all about restoring the world with what we've got. Yoko is all about burning it to the ground and starting it from fresh.
We need someone who can answer their human hopes.
But I'm on the chaos route, so like I said, I think I think Nahabino, after they've had their spiff, they're gonna say something on the lines of Nahabino should choose which one of us he likes more, and I'm gonna walk over to Yoko. No chaos end up in love?
Do you think humanity will ever be happy being ruled?
I don't know, and that's something that they could look into. And I mean, that's sort of like, if you want to look like, read between the lines and make your own headcanon, you can pretend that's what's going on here. I mean, I've already seen a lot of people shipping Tao and Yoko, and I'm like, well, they're two opposites. Opposites attract, I get it. And they have a lot of scenes of bouncing off their ideas of each other. For most of the game, the pair of them have been prepared to hear each other out. But they don't just say, no, you're wrong. They're actually super prepared to talk about and discuss how they feel about things, even if it's different.
Our way. Let Tiamat's power destroy the world. Then begin anew from the chaos.
Oh, you said law and order. Sorry, the thing got covered because of the emoji. Once again, though, to answer the question, I don't know. I'm gonna take her hand. I already know I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Because I'm on chaos. Oh yeah, this is literally the like the baby. Who do you love more? And he's gonna walk over to Yoko and take her hand because I'm on Chaos.
I know you've seen how broken this world is. Even demons.
Sorry, Tao. I feel so bad. I said it before. This is the first time in SMT where I felt bad for the path I didn't choose.
For humans and
they usually do a good job at making you kind of live with the consequences of the choice you do make, but they've never made me feel bad about the choice I didn't make. I genuinely feel bad that I'm going to be turning on Tao like this. And when I do the lore route to see how that one goes, I will feel bad turning on Yoko. So, like, kudos, SMT. You've actually made me really, like, feel sympathetic for, like, an alignment choice I went against.
I thank you. Now we can truly start over again. No!
Fucking time for our alignment boss fight. Now she knows we've betrayed her effectively.
I won't give up on
I'm sorry, Tao, but it needs to be done. I've made my bed and I'm laying in it. I went for Chaos route.
If you wish to erase human history, I swear that I will stop you. You must go through me.
Thing is, if in reality,
you will stop us.
Even Nahabino's got his head down a little bit. He feels bad about this. If it was me, I would probably be with Tao. Oh, fucking here he is. Because I probably would be more on the side of try to restore what's there, don't burn it all down. Alright, Masterma, you son of a bitch. Since I'm on Chaos, that means that you fucking hate me now, so I get to have a fight with you.
You have chosen the path of darkness and so disgraced your divine station. I had hoped that you would carry on the will of our gracious Lord, but I see my faith was woefully misplaced. Trespasser, the sheer audacity. How dare you stand in my way! As a Nahobino, you were meant to claim the throne, but instead you defy our world's very order! You are no longer.
I think even Tao knows Masterma cannot be trusted. He's having a paddy here.
Of my own choosing.
Then we will face you as well. So be it. You choose to stand against us.
Indeed I shall. Know your place, goddess. Your power is nothing to me, incomparable to my own.
Why is this so exaggerant? Which confirms we're go there. Some tea.
Goddess though you
Why is this so exaggerant? I love this.
To the system. I am a higher being than you could ever hope to be. Tiamat shall obey me and purge your insolent souls.
Is he gonna fucking possess Tiamat? Hey, that's not a very angel things to do. Tao's left your party and Yoko has joined your party. Uh-oh. Nahabino received the power of Yoko, awakening the vast power of miracles. Inherent violation. What the fuck miracle is that? And rank violation. Superior. So yeah, like I said, I had a feeling we was going to fight Tiamat regardless. If we go with Tao, we would fight Tiamat because Yoko's in control. But now we're Yoko, Masterma, and having his hissy fit takes control of Tiamat. So I kind of gathered Tiamat is the guarantee you have to fight this thing. It will be the boss fight after this. That's because of our alignment. When we fight either Tao or, if I'm really honest, I really want to fight Masterma directly. I just want to square off. It's been 16 years since I got a showdown with Masterma. I want to beat his face in. Also, new battle theme. Okay, Yoko. Oh, I like your pose, Yoko. Primordial Chaos, Heavy Might all foes, move buffs, and lowers all stats for 1 rank. Jesus. Oh, you got Abyssal Mask, thank you. A Barrier, Muda Barrier, Media Rahan, Physical Block. That is a hell of a battle stance, Yoko. A breakdown? The music? It's got like a full, like, crash breakdown. It's like I'm playing Ultra Kill again. Ultra Kill does a breakdown like this all the time. They got a fucking Ultra Kill track in this game? Oh, all the heads have their own health bar. Okay. Mother Goddess's Love. Increases healing skill effects based on how low the user's HP is. Heal, and then a bunch of ice skills. Boundless Sea. Severe ice to all foes. Ignores... Oh, Jesus. Okay, that one's scary. Not an angel's thing to tell a superior goddess to know their place. Tao should be like, yeah, I'm above you. Yeah, Tao is actually the chosen goddess that they're hoping will be the one to lead and recreate the world. A goddess completely remaking the world? Hey, that's kind of a big deal, Mr. Angel. You should be, like, honoring her. Ooh, 5 turns. Uh-oh. I'm weak to ice. It's gonna hurt. Ah. Okay, his turn's over because we drained that light. Okay, I need to be a little wary then of our setup.
This'll do.
Okay, you're weak to several elements. I need to, like, get a stat list of all these heads. You're weak to light and dark. Oh! Oh, did you see that? This thing got its health back by draining it from the source. This battle theme is so different. And you're weak to physical. Oh! The heads and the body all represent each member of the Kadishtu. This is Namar. But Namar's weak to physical. They each represent a different member of the Kadishtu. Because, you know, it's technically what it is. It's all of them merged together. Clever. Literally, that is Lilith. That one is Eshif. That one is Namar, and that one by default has to be Agrit. I think. I might be getting the order wrong, but that's the impression I get. So yeah, it drains a huge chunk of life when it kills it. So the idea is beat up the bodies. Body to be revived. God, I so hope we fight Masterma over this. I don't want to fight Tao because I feel so bad about it. But I will abso-fucking-lutely square off with Masterma. Let me fight him. Because I'm like, let me at him. Okay, I need to be careful because Tiamat here is very likely going to use Boundless Sea. So the last turn I take, I need to use a magic mirror on me because it's gonna ignore guard. Okay, hey, don't use ice. Hey, don't use ice. They will all get health back from it. Oh god. I'm kind of glad they all are drained ice because we've had like 7 bosses in a row, including one of the super bosses, be weak to ice. But they need to break it up a little bit. And then, because I'm weak to ice, I need to do this because this could fucking kill us. Oh no, never mind, this is not what our Waifu is going to do. What the fuck's Annihilation Ray? Well, fucking Yoko got annihilated. Alright, we're bringing Lilith. Let's bring in our usual squad. I was going to try and keep Lilith in, keep Yoko in for just this fight, and then swap back out to my normal team afterwards, but, oof. It wasn't meant to be. Okay, the main body's nearly dead. This is a very clever idea for a boss fight, if I'm honest. Oh, don't do that. Okay, it wasn't too much healing. Oh, it can't heal the head anymore. Look, the one on the left is completely dead. It doesn't have enough spare health to heal it. Try with the Almighty Spam, he will run out of MP very quickly, so that's not a good strat. Almighty costs a lot more MP. That's why I've been like using other stuff, because even at +9, Mega DeLeon is still 71 per pop. Whilst all the rest is like nearly half it. It's the reason why I don't like I have Almighty skills when I want to like commit to it, but if I go to I know she's done. Look at how much MP Yoko had left. And I only used her Almighty skill like 3 times. Oh, no, don't use Moonlight Frost. That would have been fucking bad. Hey, I could probably just... Actually, fuck it. I'm going to do Kadishtu Entropy. This will probably kill. And we get to see this sick animation again. And it's also ironic the Kadishtu kills something spawned from the Kadishtu fusing together. Yep. Then attack multiple times. Oh, when you transform into the version of us that we are now with the short hair... you get, I think it's called Succession, where when you use a skill, you'll use it 4 times, but it will only cost MP for the first use. But you have to use your Magatsuhi for that, so you can't use that all the time. That red bar on the top right of something in a fight. Alright, goodbye, Tiamat. Let's see what's next. Is it Masterma? I hope it's Masterma. Look at him. He's got to be so pissed off. Oh, never mind, he's smiling, because heaven forbid I ever predict him correctly.
The primordial mother goddess. She will not go down so easily.
Mode I'll be on, I'll probably be filthy with it. I mean, yeah, true.
So she transcends even.
Do you think what you could do, if you wanted to, is go for a strength build and pick up Freykugel. Because Freykugel is almighty, but it's based off of your strength instead of your magic. Like, its damage is based off your strength instead of your magic. When we're next in gameplay, I'll show you the skill. But in Freykugel, or either that or Murakumo, which you can pick up. Both of which I'll show off after this. Both of which are almighty, but based off physical. Also, we just got beamed. Oh, is the Prime Minister about to die? Uh-oh. Hey, we don't have a... Is it an AoE, though? Freykugel, both of them are single target, both of the examples I gave. There's no multi-target strength-based almighty, as far as I'm aware. But they both do extremely high damage. Look, they have to balance it somehow. If they gave you... Ogami! Are we going to go back to our blue hair form? Please. I want to be up Master Mo with my long blue locks. Magic was AoE, fair enough. Okay, yeah, he's going to use the remainder of his life to resurrect Yoko. And then Yoko and I are going to go beat the shit out of Master Mo. I love that because the Prime Minister, he said many a times, regardless of what it is, he will back us up till the end. So even though we're doing something that I'm sure he doesn't necessarily agree with,
live, take my hand.
Hell yeah, Algami. He still did it because he's sticking to his word. He's supporting us. But hell yeah, let's go back to Blue Mangrove. In succession and the mode I'm on. And that's a nice full circle. Hey, Algami, how are you back?
Became Magatsuhi. I was absorbed by Tiamat.
Oh, and because we damaged Tiamat enough, it was enough for you to break out.
My essence escaped hers.
That makes sense. He died when Tiamat was formed. That makes sense.
But when we were bound together, I learned something. As a primordial goddess, she is nearly immortal. Yet her divinity is rooted within her identity as a dragon. If you seek to best a godly dragon, you'll need a godly dragon slayer. And so, my power is yours. Now let us rise, young man. This time we end it.
The fuck is this superhero transformation? Oh, this is literally Murakumo, by the way. This is the Murakumo attack when you use it. So we canonically use it to fuck up Tiamat. Okay. Also, I love that during that transformation, it was a remix of the first battle theme. Like, the first normal battle theme we had when we was first to Blue Mangrove. Like, it's a last hurrah sort of thing. That was sick. We're absolutely not done though. We got Mastermo to deal with, and I don't even know if Mastermo's the final boss. Now let's get our lady up. Oh, he's not gonna like this. Yep.
The mighty Tiamat has been defeated? Such power. Could he be involved in this blasphemy?
Do you mind?
Mastermo is up to something. We better take the time to make sure we're prepared. New ley live, the Serpent's Grave. And Algami wants to have a chit-chat. Algami, we can have a talk. I've got my... Oh, I've got my silly little sword back. I kind of missed the whip. We don't know what we're waiting ahead. Let's make sure we're prepared for anything. Yeah. But, yeah, sorry, I was going to show off, Demi-Fiend has free Kugel. Yeah, free Kugel. Severe strength-based almighty to one foe. High chance of critting. Once again, the damage, like, think of it as levels. If it says, like, low or light, it means, like, level 1. If it says medium, level 2, heavy, level 3, severe, level 4. So, that free Kugel is the strength-based almighty. But the other one, it's... No, where's type 0? Oh, I've already used it. But type 0 gives you Murakumo. Severe strength-based almighty, once again, if it's critical. So, they're, like... If you want a strength-based one, there you go. You also get Yabusame Shot from the same build, which is weak physical to all foes, but it ignores resistances, pierces, and guarantees crit. So it does low damage, but it's a free critical, and it ignores all the enemy's defenses. So it's just a free critical. Because, you know, crits count as giving you an extra turn. God, I can't stress enough. This is such a cool pose for Tao, Yoko, sorry, not Tao, to have. Light Chaos awoke as a goddess when the Tokyo conception took place, but was sealed in Shakan by the creator, who did not want to give up his throne. Yoko Hiramine, whose power was unsealed by Lilith the Kadishtu, was restored to her goddess form. Those who have awakened as goddesses often struggle to retain mortal perceptives and values. Yoko, however, remains relatively human in her appearance due to her time in the normal human state while her powers were sealed. So instead of it being Tao who basically ascended to godhood, Yoko was always a god, but she took a human form because her powers were being restricted from her. Yeah. Crossing. Fucking anywhere that we can go to. I want to talk to my boy. I want to talk to Yaogami. And we got our blue, like, our flowy locks again. That's honestly really cool to have, like, to have this alternate super form and then give you back the old one at the end.
Young man.
After the terrible ritual, I feared we would never meet again. I'm glad to have been proven wrong. I imagine it wasn't an easy journey to reach the Empyrean. That alone is plain simply by looking at you. I wish I could have thanked my brother for protecting you, but it seems that wish will go unfulfilled. Instead, I hope I may honor his will by helping you to realize your ideal world. I'm just happy. Can I just say that? I'm just happy. Now let's go beat up Masterma. So I imagine Masterma's next. The question now is just, is Masterma last? Is the credits going to roll after our showdown with Masterma? Or do we still have Lucifer to face? Alright, Masterma, let's see what you got.
Well done, Nahobino. You've done a fine job of ruining my plans thus far. But I will not accept defeat. If I must, I shall strike you down myself!
Masterma, have you got your own battle theme? He does! Masterma, this finally happened. In Strange Journey, when you fight him, it just plays the normal boss theme. Oh, this is very fitting for you, Masterma. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Okay, Crime and Punishment. What the heck is this? Adds flashing presence and... Oh, that's kind of mean. Every time you crit him or hit his weakness, he gets an extra turn when it comes his turn again. That's a little scary. Okay, let's see. Great Lament. Severe or mighty to all foes, greater effect if the target has an ailment, and has a chance of poisoning or causing mirage. Oh, that sounds mean. Untainted Wind, heavy force to all foes, and chance of inflicting charm, and lowers all stats by 2 ranks. Okay, you're a bitch, Masterma. Seething Mansamut, weak physical to all foes, always crits, and does a greater effect when crit. It's a guaranteed crit, what do you mean? Though, yeah, that makes sense. And then Freikugo at the end. God, Untainted Wind is 201 MP. Oh, I love this battle theme. I mean, hear me out. Go on. Succession plus Meggy. Do you know? That won't do anywhere near enough. Good on. God, this theme. It hasn't looped yet. Must was like, do you like what I brought in? I've got my very own band. Oh yeah, that is how it works. It's non-elemental, basically. I mean, we should be fine. Yeah, you block it. I don't even have the Magatsuhi to do it right now anyway. But yeah, essentially the way he works reading this, if I read this correctly, when you hit a weakness or get a crit, when it becomes his turn again, he has more actions. So, like, if you hit him with, like, a weakness 4 times, you'll have 4 more turns. Which is kind of what I mean was, like, that's a little scary. So I'm going to kind of play it safe for a while, and only when he's near death, I'll go wild and try and get him. Fucking, I just did that automatically. I did that automatically. I didn't even hesitate. Fucking, what? I can't even follow my own advice. I wrote the Almighties. Yeah, but look, if I do all Megadalayan, 1,205. Keep that in mind. Next turn we get, I'm going to use Moonlight Frost. So yeah, he gets an extra turn. I use Moonlight Frost at 1,374, and it costs half the MP. Good setup will make a difference more than just almighty spam. Because I'm double buffed on everything, and he's double nerfed. So I think he's still double, there he is. That will always make more of a difference than just spamming almighties. All I'll do is burn a hole in my MP, which I won't be able to restore easily because I've only got so much of it. It's never worth spamming almighties. I mean, if he's only spamming light for now, I might just take the gamble and just push on him anyway. Because we're doing good damage. Ooh, okay, that's a little scarier. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I might live to regret this, but I'm gonna go for it. I want to see how crazy this gets as well. Like, I want to see, like, a whole line. I want to see it go off screen. Alright, let's see. Does it work? Yes, it absolutely works the way I think it does. Okay, so he has a shit ton of turns now. Okay, never mind. He's lost all of them because one of us drains light. Okay, yeah, we can get away with this for now. If he's going to use Mahama Barian, we're fine because it's going to bounce off us. It's just you, Cleo. You really can't do much. Who could I swap you with? You're not... Huh! You're only neutral to dark, Masterma. Interesting. So I could bring in the Bee's Knees, bring in Beelzebub. Listen, I'm not bringing in Demi-Fiend because he's broken as shit. Shiva could be an idea because Tavada or Tundava is almighty. The only reason I'm hesitant to get Agreed is because Agreed's whole thing is that she can crit off magic, so she could crit him. Hey Cleo, I am going to swap you for the bee's knees. Hang on. I should detour to MP check. There you are, Lilith. What does Condition Entropy do? A decent chunk. God, there's a lot of turns that I... Uh-oh. Does that get rid of all his turn? Yeah, it does. I say Magatsuhi makes it the last thing you do. Okay, so he's going to try and crit us next turn. Your AI was not the smartest there, Masterma. You should have done that last. Unless he was just paranoid I was going to, like, drain his light again.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
What is he likely to do now he's done that? Maybe Untainted Wind? I might, Force Dampener. It's kind of hard to tell. And just in case things get scary, I'll guard.
Be gone!
Never mind, he's fucking thrown that away. Cool. He's only spamming... I mean, I'm not complaining, but he's only spamming one thing. He's just like, you will face the light. The light. The light. The light. The light. The light. Is that, you know, like, that's his entire game plan. So I don't feel too endangered just doing this. In before he, like, nukes me into oblivion. Alright, fine. Just for you, Chad. I'll do one fucking Mega Delay-in. Oh shit, he did a new attack. Oh fuck, he can heal. Seething Mansamat.
In the name of our hallowed and mighty Lord, evil, be gone!
That's a little scary. And then he's charging up another crit, okay. What are we doing? Oh, he's gonna do it again. Okay.
In the name of our hallowed and mighty Lord, evil, be gone!
Some spammy bitch. You're running out of MP. And then just guard just in case. Zombarian. Fucking miss, bitch. Ow, he didn't miss that time. He heard me. I went, you missed, bitch. And he went, you fucking what?
You ready?
This is going to be very fucking risky, but I'm going to try and go for the kill. No, we're not going to be able to do it. Okay. You guard, because we need one of you to survive this chaos, and you rebuff us. We're not going to be able to do it. Oh god, it's a lot of fucking turns. And he wasted it. Fucking this guy. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'm gonna guard. I want to see what he's gonna do.
Have some of this.
Uh oh. Okay. That is a. Oh Jesus Christ! That was a face. Ooh. That was a fucking face. MP is like non-existent. There we go. I should probably swap Lilith out so MP is super low all the time. Oh, okay, Frey Kugel's a little scary. Ow! Especially when you get a crit.
Have some of this.
Oh, you spammy bitch!
Penance.
And he heals this motherfucker. It was like a turn starts, he just picks an attack and goes, I'm gonna do this today. Play it safe, don't be stupid.
Be gone.
Go on, go on.
Have some of this.
He's wasted his turns. I think this will kill. So he never used Great Lament, which was the one I was scared of. Severe Almighty to all foes, higher effect if the target has an ailment. We managed to avoid him using Great Lament. Hey, I imagine my Godborn playthrough, he's going to be using it all the time. There we go. Goodbye, Master. You punk loser. Oh, he got his essence. I don't really want his essence. I don't want his smell.
This should not be possible. Damn you to hell, Nahobino.
Alright, what's left?
What madness. A Nahobino fit to rule, and a goddess meant to guide, joining in rebellion. For ages I have watched over this world. Yet now it no longer has a future.
I am the goddess. I exist to guide the Nahobino to the throne. Nahobino, your actions are in defiance. You break the laws set forth by Mandala. This world no longer has any future. It is forfeit.
Destroyer of this world, forsaker of this throne, the one called Nahubino. My true name is Amitabha. I serve as the light of creation. Alas, there is no will for creation here, so my light shall now fall dark. Fare you well. Cherish what little time remains. Without the will for creation, this darkened world will fall to ruin soon.
It's done. There is nothing left that stands in our
So
way.
Goko and Tao just basically went, alright, fuck you then, peace, and left. Are you kidding? Oh, I don't think it's going to be so happy. I think we still got another fight to go. Yeah, I knew it. This is Lucifer.
Of the world. Heed now my voice. You seek a world far different from that which I envision. That choice is yours alone to make. However, manifesting such indomitable will requires power to match it. It is that power, that seeking, which I desire to
Oh, so he's not like, I'm here to stop you. He's like, if you want to do this, you need to be the most powerful thing in the universe. I'm going to test if you are the most powerful thing in the universe.
the earth and heavens. Best come prepared.
One more fight. Traveling to the realm beyond earth and heavens will mean you can no longer return to the world you once knew. Proceed only when you're absolutely certain that you're ready. Point of no return. Fucking Masterman's essence, this smug prick. Oh, I see how it is. Two of his signature skills are just gone from here. It's like, even in death, he cheats you. Even in death, he cheats you. You can't access two of his, like, special skills. This son of a bitch. You can't get Untainted Wind and Seething Mansamat. Same thing or something? Yes. There is Creation Law neutral, Chaos and True neutral. Then there's Vengeance Law and Vengeance Chaos. We're on Vengeance Chaos. Yeah. So if I go through all my save files, this was the first time I thought there was a point of no return, and then every single time afterwards has been another instance. That was before we entered the Empyrean. That was as we got to the throne area. That was after I beat Demi-Fiend. And now this is at the throne room. And then when I beat the game, I'm probably going to drop my completed file here, and then load backwards essentially to see how far back I can go before I can fight Satan. But we've done a lot. We've been everywhere. Wait, what the fuck? That's Mastermer's spot. That's where you summon Mastermer. Why is there a side quest there now? That's not been there at any point beforehand. You know what? I'm not gonna do that now. I want to go fight the final boss. But I imagine that's going to probably, because it's Mastermer, reveal that he's not truly dead or some shit. But no, I am as ready as I'm ever gonna be. Let us go fight the final boss. Let us square off to the realm beyond the earth and heavens and fight. Your deed has catalyzed a great change in the phenomenon of transcendence. It appears your thoughts can influence the existence of the opposing transcendence being a certain extent. Will you envision this being? Oh, this is the whole, hey, you beat a super boss, so do you want to fight the harder version of the final boss? I will. So this will probably be insanely difficult now, because they know you've got a super boss beaten behind you. I'm trying to erase your saves. This is not Drakengard 3, don't do that. Or Nier Automata. Or Nier Replicant for that matter. Yoko Taro does that shit a lot, now that I think about it.
To possess such incredible power, no doubt means you are able to see my true form. Look upon me.
Alright, Lucifer, let's see your true form. What's your true form in this game? Oh, very different to how it usually looks. Holy shit. Also, the music. This is just pure fucking, like, horror atmosphere.
Shall we begin?
Reminder, Lucifer is voiced by Paul Eiding. That is Colonel Campbell in Metal Gear Solid. Oh no, this like super horror Silent Hill ass music is the final boss theme, okay.
I defeated the Creator, consumed his knowledge, and became more than he could possibly imagine. It was then I came to understand this world. Allow me to share what I'd learned.
This is a sick fucking design, Lucifer. Level 99.
Here.
Ooh. Ooh. Resist physical, blocks everything, drains light. And he has all the base variants: Mega DeLeon, Falling Star, Severe Fire to Severe Ice, and then Cold Dark Man raises defense to max for 3 turns. Okay. And if the user does not receive damage on a turn, he gets an extra turn. So you have to attack him at least once every turn, otherwise he will get more. Basically, if you're put on the back foot, you have to still try to fight him. Is what it's saying. You can't just kind of, like, rest on your laurels and do nothing. Cleopatra, you're going to be worthless in this fight. I'm going to tell you now. You're going to be completely fucking worthless. I'm going to swap you out now. You aren't going to help in this fight. It was a shame because Cleo's been so good, but I had a fear that it would result in this. That there would be a point where she just can't do much. Alright, let's at least hit him. Alright, let's see what he does. Oh yeah, I'm weak to ice, so I need to be a little careful. Oh! Jesus! That's a lot of damage!
The time has come.
Lucifer creates a star and changed affinities. What? Oh, now he's weak to fire. I see how this is going to work. And let me guess, that brimstone star, you can't.
This'll do.
Yeah, it blocks it. Okay. Alright, we got rid of your fucking star.
From God's defeat.
Where the fuck's Tintara for, you cheating bitch? Where the fuck is it on your skill list, you cheating motherfucker? I get it, he's Lucifer, he's the final boss, he can do whatever the fuck he wants, but come on! Oh, and his alignments went back to how they were, okay. I imagine there's going to be more than one phase. There's no way in God's Green Earth we're already halfway through this fight. Okay, now his defense is maximized. And he's going to try and nuke us. Okay, first things first. Let's get rid of the defense buff. Just so we get a bit of damage on him. Yeah, he's already 2/3 down. There's absolutely more than one phase. We should be okay. We resist it. Yes. And he created another star. And let me guess. Yeah, he's weak to ice, but I bet that is weak to fire now. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, no, Margabarian is not a good idea. He's actually... It's kind of funny how he's punishing you for having group-wide skills. I should have rebuilt to have more single target skills. It's kind of funny how he's doing that. Hey, don't heal! Oh, okay. Now he's gonna say, now what are you gonna do, bitch? How does this work for Lucifer? Okay, he's weak to both of them. Okay. Okay, I had a feeling Conditional Entropy would do a lot of the work for me. Is he still weak to both of them? Oh no, it's as soon as the star's destroyed, the weakness goes. Okay. That's good to know.
Your time.
It sucks he's going to get an extra turn out of this, but I have to be on the back foot for a second.
One must consider from God.
Fucking just attack? What? How many purge charms do I actually have? I have 8 more, okay. I love that the final boss theme is just pure atmosphere. It's pure horror atmosphere, like it's something out of Silent Hill. Okay, we can get away with Moonlight Frost because it ignores guard. Uh-oh.
Following the world's recreation, a new dot will eventually appear. And soon after, the gods will rise up to claim the throne. Battle after battle, you sought to purge demons from this world. But they will come slithering back, as they always do. This endless cycle is the result of a spatial governing phenomenon known as the Mandala system. Do you not wish to be free of such restrictions? Do you not wish to be free from Mandala's eternal machinations?
Oh, your weakness affinity has changed. Oh, all your skills have changed too, huh? Free Kugel, Gaia Rage. Why do you have Gaia Rage? Magma Axis. Physical, Wild Dance. Hot Dark Matter, raise attack to max. Ooh. Contempt for God adds 2 press turns to the user's next turn. And Holy Crucifixion lowers all stats 1 for a minute for 3 turns. The music's changing. The music, listen. Holy shit. Alright. Was like a slowdown version of our theme? It probably is. God, listen to how desperate it almost sounds. Oh, is his, return the target back to the stock after landing a crit. Oh, that's kind of just really fucking mean. He's got fucking demi-fiend skills, that's rude. But you're not him, so I know I'm fine. Magma Axis.
One must consider true freedom.
The attack has been boosted. Uh-oh. Never thought, yeah, Beelz would be to the play here, but here we are, shit. Yeah, Beelz, my build-up for Beelzebub is just Impaler Animus, so the next attack will pierce, so it can always hit, Death Flies, and everything else is just survive for the love of God. That's the entire fit setup I have for Beelzebub. He is about to run out of MP though, so I might need to swap him soon. Hell yeah. I love this final boss theme. I mean, what else is new? I love a battle track in this game, but Jesus Christ, I love that it's like almost Silent Hill-esque pure horror in the first phase, but then evolves into this in the second. Yeah, I'm gonna swap you with Agreed. Or Argret. I don't know why I call her Agreed. I honestly don't know what I'm muddling her name with to call her that. Wild dance. Yeah, get fucked. All stats are rock bottom. Oh shit, Lilith, uh-oh. Need to get rid of that, the fucking Jesus Christ lady. I'll probably swap Beelz back in a bit. I just need enough free room to get his MP back. Okay. What Dark Matter? Oh, this boosts his attack to max. Oh, this next attack's gonna fucking hurt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, never mind. He kind of, like, only hit Sakia, really. Probably gonna get Queen Decrees, but it looks sick as fuck. Doesn't it? It's wild. Like, but I'll show you again. You're welcome to, like, screenshot and whatnot when you get to it. Her innate ability is that she can crit off magic. Her signature skill is Queen's Decree, 12 minimal almighty attacks. Minimal means it just very little damage, but 12 of them, come on. So you just make it so Almighty Pleroma, so she gets damage boost, High Almighty Pleroma, so she gets an even bigger damage boost, Murderous Glee, which increases her crit rate, and then you just cover her weaknesses, and then you're set. And then and then all she does, her only purpose in life is to spam Queen's Decree. Because she almost always gets a crit. Alright, I need to get rid of that fucking attack boost. See, like, even then, I got a stray crit snuck in. It's just a lot of quick damage. And there's a good chance for crit, so you'll get like a free turn out of it. Oh, no. Don't go on the aggression. I wish I had a Soma. I used that, if you're wondering, like, hey, Rob, last time you streamed, you had like 5 Somas. What happened? A Demi-Fiend happened. They probably be on the raid SMT YouTuber on the platform. I just love this series. I can't. I love SMT so fucking passionately. Oh, fucking here we go. Hey, this attack's an instant kill when if Demi-Fiend uses it on you. It really isn't that time. Demi-Fiend's version of Gaia Raid, I can actually show you. So I won't use it because it's broken as shit. His ignores defenses and pierces through, so you can't block or avoid it, you just have to take it. Alright, third phase.
I searched for a way to truly be free. At last, I have found but one possibility. End me. Consume my knowledge, and with it, wrest this world from the Mandala's endless eons. This is the reason for my transcendence.
Lucifer's talking about the bigger picture of the actual Megaton universe, by the way. The Mandela effect, or the Mandela system, is the idea that no matter what you fucking do in an SMT game, a cycle will always repeat. Doesn't matter if you side with the angels, doesn't matter if you side with the demons, doesn't matter if you side with neither of them, doesn't matter if you destroy the whole universe and build a brand new one, the cycle will find a fucking way to make what happened happen again. Lucifer is talking about the bigger picture of Shin Megami Tensei as a franchise. He wants us, with the power of killing him, to try and find a way to destroy that system. Which means, if this ends up being one of the canon endings, SMT6 could be radically fucking different if it breaks free from that system. Oh, has your stat list changed again? Okay, it's gone back to how you started. Okay. The Hailstorm of God. Oh, I probably should have looked at your moves. I'm weak to ice. Okay, I dodged it, thank God. Also, I'm weak to ice, so we might be in trouble. What's your moveset now? Inferno of God. Severe Fighter, Severe Ice, Severe Lex, Severe Force, Mega Leon, Morning Star, Severe Almighty to all foe. Hey, I'm going to assume Morning Star does more damage than Mega Leon. Cold Dark Matter, Raised Defense, and Evil Gleam, chance to put Charm on everyone. Oh, I need to hit this bitch with a Debilitate. I'm amazed he doesn't have Dekundra or Dekaja. I am baffled that he doesn't have either of them to get rid of his debuffs. Because we're kind of blowing him down because he isn't getting rid of his debuffs. Like, we're holding the line pretty effectively here. I genuinely love this final boss theme. I can't pick it up. And there's my free crit, because like Argument is literally just a crit machine. Oh, there it is. He heard me. He was like, oh, you think I can't get rid of Boston debuffs, huh? Fuck you. Oh. The Morning Star. Oh. Hey, I bet this thing blocks everything. Oh no, it's weak to everything. Okay. There's no way we're going to be able to destroy this thing this turn. Not a chance. I think I just got a brace of death here. Or brace for the inevitable. We've got some enduring souls on the team, so even if we take fatal damage, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, this is his Morning Star. Okay, brace yourself, people. This is gonna fucking hurt. Yeah, enduring soul kicked in, which is a second chance, but we all would have fucking died there. I'm sorry, Lilith. Lilith is the only one that doesn't have enduring soul. Shiva, you get in here.
Your turn. Go.
Ooh, it took a chunk of your MP as well. I didn't realize you were so low. Yeah. Alright, Eden, your turn.
Come.
Maybe land. Lightning of God. Thanks for the heal, I drain lightning. Fuck, because Lilith's dead. Hang on, I got an idea. Lilith, get up. Our grit use could just do entropy. I don't know if this will kill. Fucking going for it. Oh, he's so close. Oh, actually, wouldn't it be funny if Queen's Decree does it? The Queen's Decree is what pushes him over. I need like a lot of crits. Oh, I got one, but it was enough. Tara fool. Oh, I got confused. That's not good. Oh, we need to kill him now. Because we're going to be... Enduring Soul only works once. We don't kill him now, the fight's fucking over. I mean, I think we'll be able to. Yes, we're good. We're good. We're good. We win. Good final boss. And we beat the harder version, too. There was some scary shit in there, and I didn't manage to deal with Morningstar. I didn't actually deal with it once. Good final boss.
Magnificent.
That's actually one of the, in my opinion, that's one of the better final bosses in S&T. It had fantastic music. It was very good, fair challenge.
The world shall be plunged.
The only reason is that I'm like, you have to beat Shiva to unlock the harder version. I don't think they expected me to, you know, also beat Demi-Fiend and be set with a Demi-Fiend build, so I was still a little too strong for that, but that was a very good fight. I said it was only the Morningstar that was scary. GG. Now let's get our ending. Oh, they're not going to show us what happens until after the credits roll. Okay, I see you, game. I see you, game. We gotta wait till after the credits. Alrighty. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. I love this fucking game. This is my game of the year easily. I think it's going to be very difficult to surpass this game. If the rate of which I've been streaming it is anything to go by, I've been loving this game since like the ground hit. This is easing my game of the year this year. This game is a fucking treat, and I'm so happy to say that. We'll see. We aren't doing. We didn't do Canon of Creation, and I'm aware Canon of Creation will very likely be a worser experience because the devs have said repeatedly that the Canon of Vengeance is the game they wanted to make, and Canon of Creation, or the original version of SMT5, is just what they ended up making. So I imagine if they're not happy with Canon of Creation, I imagine there'll be some faults. But what a fucking video game. Like, so I won't do Canon of Creation straight away, but I do want to cover it at some point just to like try it out, like go into it knowing it'll probably be a lesser experience. But this game fucking rules. The soundtrack is legendary. The story is genuinely fascinating. I love a lot of the characters. There are some characters that kind of get the short end, but I'll get to that. The gameplay is just a more evolved and more balanced version of the status quo of Shin Megami Tensei. The environments are super fucking enjoyable to explore. There's a few aesthetical similarities. The first, second, and fourth area are effectively deserts with destroyed buildings, but just with a different color palette. One's yellow, one's red, and the last one's white. Or like whitish blue. The dungeons are super fun. Like I said, exploring those environments, even if there are some visual similarities, is really good. But what's wild is, for all the praise I give it, this is still far from the best of the series. I've said it a few times that in my opinion, this is like the weakest SMT I've played, yet I still love it to death. And that should be a testament to anyone who's never played SMT, at least how high I value the series. I still think the peak of this franchise is Shin Megami Tensei 4. There's a game, but I'm still picking like a dragon, and that's fair enough. This is my hyper niche. It's okay. It's okay. I don't have to try and make it yours. Everyone's allowed to have their RPG niche. This is like my old friend. This is like an old relative that I love dearly, that I don't see very often, but always welcome when I do. Because yeah, for those who aren't SMT fans or know of the series, there are very long gaps between entries all the time. SMT3 was 2003, Strange Journey was 2008, SMT4 was 2013, 4 Apocalypse was 2016. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that one, man. I'm just saying like everyone has their thing in this thing. You know, there are very fucking big gaps between releases, so you have to make the most of them when they come out, and yeah, this is amazing. This year's stacked, oh absolutely. If you're an RPG fan, this year has just been treat after treat after banger after banger. It's insane. Like, I can't praise this game enough. It's so good. I do, like, to go into my SMT elitism a bit, I've mentioned it a few times, but I don't like the lack of dungeons. The dungeons in this game are fantastic. I don't like that there's only 2, really. Or 4 if you want to be pedantic, if you count the school and separate the heaven floor from the rest of the tower in the final dungeon. That is very few dungeons for a game that's like a franchise that originated as a dungeon crawler RPG. SMT 1, 2, and Strange Journey literally are only fucking dungeons. So like my hope for 6, like now they've established and have a really working environment to explore in the overworld and that are really well done and really enjoyable. Expand on dungeons in the next one. Keep those open fields. If you have to like make it so it's 1 less, because 4 was a lot of open fields. Like, if they want to do it but keep it dungeon, then sure. Stuff like this happens. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, so this is why I started by saying if my elitism kicks in. Because casually, this is easily the most approachable Shin Megami Tensei game. Like, there's no contest. This is the SMT game I will be putting in front of people when I try and get people into this series. People are going, oh, what game should I start with? I will just put Vengeance in front of them. This is the SMT game to get into SMT. Because it's so fucking accessible, all the difficulty options, it's very easy to rebuild your whole party, so if you don't like what you got, you can rework it. This game introduced the New Testament tablet, so you can make it so you can completely rebuild your stats. So if you feel like you're super fucked. Like, say, like, because I committed to a magic build, and usually magic builds aren't recommended in SMT because you end up making, like, you only have 8 skills total. More of your skills get covered by magic. But if you go for a physical build, you only need 1 fucking good physical skill, and then all the rest can be passives or extras. You know? So, like, it's usually not recommended, at least for a first playthrough, to go for a magic build, but I was up for the challenge, so did it. Because if it wasn't obvious by me going for the super bosses, for me doing the harder version of the final boss, because I love this game's system so much, I always go for the challenge, because I want to be tested. But, like, yeah, my, like, elitism criticism is that I just want more dungeons. And because I think we're at the end of the credits, a post-credit scene, I'll save the rest of my slight gripes and things that I want to see changed and whatnot until after this ending. Because I think we're going to see a glimmer of the new universe we made by literally destroying the world before us. Because we're God. Us and Yoko, we're God now. We destroyed the original universe and we're rebuilding it from scratch. We're returning to Adam and Eve. Trophy unlocked, Primordial Chaos. Yeah, literally, we're Adam and Eve, the snakes in the tree.
Of the world's beginning. Now it shall resurrect the void. The Empyrean and the throne of creation shall be nothing, enveloped in the empty. Every world that has been will vanish. The darkness will take them, and a new future will be born.
Yoko's just Arlecchino when you think about it. That's funny. Oh, you know, me and Yoko, just husband and wife that destroyed the whole universe and rebuilt it from scratch to become a new Adam and Eve. You know, like husband and wife goals. What a game, dude. Jesus Christ. Master Mode can now be fused. Virtual trainer sequence battles to destroy... Oh, you can do the final boss gauntlet. Prepare your save data. Yada yada. And since there's a special type of save data used to start a new playthrough, it cannot be used to load previous game progress. Yeah, it says save on a new slot when you make the save, so I'll save here. But that should be also in the system. Also, can you see that red eye? So, and like next to it are 5 dots. It's above like Shiva's stats. That's showing how many endings you've got on this save file. So like as you get more endings, more of those icons will appear on that save file. So it's in once again because the game calls it as a cycle, they want you to go through and do other endings. But yeah, the only other kind of gripe, and it's weird to say because there are other characters that I think were really well done. Not every character was treated equal in this game. Darzai's character, as much as I get what they were going for, and he was more of a tool to show Masterma's manipulation, he jumps from idiot teenager eager to impress to Masterma's puppet and this devotee angel set to kill you so suddenly. It's like, where was the bit in the middle where you see him start to become that? You know? Like, he was very, like, undercooked, I felt like. Like, this game, if your name's not Tao, Yoko, Aogami, or the Prime Minister, or Yuzuru to a certain extent, you weren't that significant to the bigger picture. Abdiel was kind of thrown away. I forget the name of the samurai dude that we fought a few times. I had Nura with him. Like, he was interesting, but a lot of his stuff was in side content, like an optional side quest. You had to go find it. You couldn't just, like, you didn't have it in the main story. But he was alright. But everyone else, I said Tao, Yoko, Prime Minister, and Aogami, they were some of the most enjoyable characters we've had since SMT4. And if we sit and go, but that's just the previous game. Keep in mind, I'm acknowledging Soul Hackers. I'm acknowledging 4 Apocalypse. You know, I'm acknowledging things like Persona 5. I'm talking about Atlas in general. Like, it's got some of the most interesting cast since SMT4. And SMT4 set a high bar because Walter, Jonathan, and Isabeau were fascinating characters. But as I said before, my biggest, like, compliment to this game is that this is the first SMT where I genuinely felt bad for the choices I didn't make. Usually in SMT, when you make your choice, you just kind of go, eh, alright. You don't really, like, you don't really care about the side you don't pick because that's not important. The side you pick is what's important, and you live with the consequences, because the consequences of our actions for our ending is that we destroyed the fucking universe. you know? If that makes sense. Like, the consequence of our actions is that we destroyed the original universe. We destroyed everything of original creation to become the new Adam and Eve. Whilst if we'd gone with Tao, the consequences would be we're just restoring the status quo. We're not actually stopping anything. We're just saving the world. Yeah, you know? Which is why I went for Chaos, because I was like, well, that's just the status quo. That's not solving the problem. I wouldn't, in my opinion, I don't know if I would have destroyed the world to make a new one to fix the problem, but just doing the status quo was not solving the problem. Hence why I didn't go with it. But there's a couple of things I want to check before we wrap up this stream. Firstly, after we killed Mastermer, we unlocked a new quest. Secondly, I want to figure out how we go fight Satan. Because we can do so now. I just don't know where we need to go to do it. Because we're not done with this. I don't know if it'll be a video like Demi-Fiend or a live stream, but I want to fight Satan. Alright, let's see what this is about. Use the Angel Feather? Yes. Is Mastermer just going to show up and be like, I'm not dead, motherfucker? Yeah, there he is.
Yes?
Well, if it isn't Robu. You appear a fair bit surprised. Did you not think I would answer your summons? I suppose it's not an illogical response. However, I am but a projection of the actual Archangel you are familiar with.
Atone for your
But what
sins.
is this? You have chosen to defy the system and already defeated me? How can this be? I believe it was the Lord's intent to test you. And now
Lord
the time
in
has
heaven.
come to this. I suppose there is nothing more to do but to carry out his wishes. Regardless, it was undoubtedly the will of our Lord that we should meet here. Might I ask a favor of you? I'm afraid it regards to a matter that deeply concerns you, after all.
Hear me.
The Kadishtu may be no more. But are you aware of a cretin who is known to have aided them? I speak of Samael, the most detestable Serpent King. I have sensed that he will soon appear in this land, and I have thus been keeping careful watch. I think you have to kill Samael to unlock Satan.
I wonder.
Seeing as how you've dealt with the Kadishtu, I would ask that you defeat Samael as well. Do it yourself, fine.
Splendid.
Oh, Gloria, I'd hoped your answer would answer as such. Then I must prepare a fitting reward for your efforts. Should you defeat Samael, then he return, I vow that the humans who return to Salt will be returned to normal.
I wonder.
So then, will you be accepting my request? Fine.
Splendid.
Oh, Gloria, I'd hope you would answer as such. Then allow me to inform you as to where Samael will appear.
Yes?
As you recall the Kadishtu's base of operations in Dart, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building, that is where you will find him. I'm going to do what we did when we first unlocked Demi-Fiend. I want to at least unlock Satan, give it one go to see what happens, and then probably call it a stream there. Which will probably make this a much smaller stream, but oh well. We finished the game today. I'll be expecting to hear word of your success. And then if I stream it more, like in the immediate future, it will be... Oh, because this guy's probably lying out of his arse and he's probably just still alive, and this was because... No, I say it's probably not him making him still be alive. If I'm being honest. He keeps on talking about God's will. I think he is answering to the divine will right now. Not Yivi, not the creator. I think he's answering to the divine will, like the ultimate origin of the universe. And so I wouldn't be surprised if you're the ultimate origin of the entire universe, you can probably just recreate Master Mode without even thinking about it. If I had to hazard a guess. Oh, hey, Samael, you're literally, like, right here, huh? Okay. Alright, let's see what you're like.
Stay alert.
I'm just happy you got Blue Man Grove. I can go explore the world again back in the blue hair. It would seem the Kadishtu sacrificed themselves and are no more. I had hoped we could oversee the advent of the Serpent God's world together, but alas. The scent of the Bull God. However, the soul is similar. Fascinating. So you are a Nahabino. The only other thing I'd like from SNT6, and it's not a criticism in this game, it's just like something I'd like to do with 6. The open fields that this game has, I would love an open field that's 110% urban. like a fully functioning city you can run around and explore, but there's demons around. Because SMT4 kind of did that, but it was on the 3DS, so it had limitations. But I'd love to see that like fully realized. I am Samael, the Serpent King. So you must be Lucifer's... yes, now I understand. To free himself from the laws that bind this world, Lucifer made you a Nahabino, an aberration. Well played, Lucifer. A fitting scheme for the Archangel who aspires to surpass God, and fitting for a serpent as well. I too do not intend to simply lay down without resistance. Are you aware that it is the first ruler, the bull god Marduk, who is responsible for twisting this world? He placed a curse upon the throne, such that his reign would persist even should his rule be challenged. And the system who governs this world allowed it, perhaps because it would not stymie the continuation of the cycle. Oh, is Murdoch the reason for the Mandela cycle? Or the Mandala system? Therefore, we, the followers of the Serpent, seek to erase that cursed system and this world that has been wrought with oppression. To that end, we summoned a Kadishtu from another world, and have been acting on our agenda long before the outlier Lucifer made his move. This is a lot of lore dumping for a quest that's like, you can very easily not even be aware of. Considering it only drops after you kill Masterma. It would seem you intended to claim the throne, just as Lucifer envisioned. I have no quarrel with that. However, I do not take kindly to your attempt against my life at the behest of that crow. Not to mention that it was you followers of the Bull God who stood against the Kadishtu. Those who side with the Bull God and yet dare stand before me shall be eradicated. Lucifer will have to forgive me, but I shall take your life and offer it in tribute to the Kadishtu. Oh, they're dead. We killed Tiamat. Shadow summoning. Oh, he's gonna summon the Kadishtu, huh? Okay. That's funny. Oh, hey, he's playing the game's title screen theme again. When you sit on the title screen. And go to like the opening thing. I mean, I should have elaborated. Sorry. Here. You're weak to ice. Oh, you deflect light and dark. Okay. We know you're weak to physical. Get out of here. You. Okay, you only resist. You don't block. More fighting, yeah! What I'll do, and I usually do this, the game's like, I get really into it. After this video is gone, like this live stream's done, I will timestamp where all the final boss fights are. So like, I'll timestamp Tiamat, I'll timestamp Masterma, and I'll timestamp Lucifer. So people watching that want to just see me fight the final boss, skip to the end of the video and go like, where the fuck is he? Like, they can actually find... Oh, where's my Amrita? It's right up here, isn't it? They can actually find the fights and see how I did. Alright, bind them up. You're a bulky fucking snake, dragon, Samael. Well, I mean, this quest isn't available until after you fight Masterma, so they know you're at least strong enough to take on Masterma. Oh, and he can heal. Great. He's got a lot of health and he can heal. Great. Just because, yeah, he's... Where's with these endgame bosses and being complete bitches? Only I'm allowed to heal. Oh, I tried to go for a Hail Mary charm there. But as for what I want, whilst we're doing this, like, to continue my final thoughts, as for what I want next from SMT, it's actually, like, not 6. Like, 6 we know is going to be a while. Like, there's other stuff. I want them to start making this franchise more accessible. On modern hardware, your only options are the HD remaster of 3 and this game. SMT 1 SMT2, Strange Journey, SMT4, and SMT4 Apocalypse are all widely unavailable to get a hold of easily because they're on old platforms, or in SMT1 and 2's case, never got officially localized, so they're only in Japan. Anytime I play SMT1 or 2, I have to play a fan patch. What Metal Gear is doing. Yes, honestly, do a master collection like Metal Gear. That's actually a fantastic shout. Do a collection and have the first collection be SMT1, SMT2, and because it's on the same engine, SMT If. Because Shin Megami Tensei If is literally Persona 0, because that's where the diversion happens in the timeline, and SMT If leads straight into Persona 1. That's also widely unavailable nowadays. And that's literally the origin of Persona. I'm sure there'll be people like that will be curious about the origin of Persona who are super into that series, you know? And then do a second collection that's all on the 3DS engine games. So like Strange Journey, well, no, Strange Journey was DS, but you can make that as an extra. Strange Journey Redux, if they do them separate, that'd be brilliant. SMT4 and 4 Apocalypse. Boom, done. And because honestly, I've mentioned it before, but I genuinely find it insane that hasn't happened yet already. Considering Atlas and their habit of re-releasing stuff. We're literally playing essentially a re-release, an enhanced re-release of SMT5. Like, they haven't, like, Atlas can never not help themselves but re-release shit. So it's wild they haven't re-released some of the older SMTs. I know the 3DS ones, they were built with 2 screens, so you might have to rework and, like, alter a few things. But that can't be that hard, because you don't have to use the touchscreen for anything. You can use buttons. Just make it an overlay. Make it that when you bring up the pause menu, it comes up with like a box in the corner or something. That would have been because the bottom screen is like your pause menu. Just do that. Is it going to be a sheaf? Yeah, you can do them in order. A sheaf, what were you weak to again? Force, okay. Alright, doesn't mind it. If she's gone, that doesn't matter. Okay, I'll pop this again just to give everyone an MP boost. And also, like, legit, if they do remaster SMT4, you'll have to forgive me for the person I'll become, because I will be playing that game, basically only playing that fucking game, because SMT4 is... Like, SMT3 is my favorite, and I've mentioned it before, I am 110% aware it's nostalgia bias. Samhail is just Cyphered, yeah. Like, SMT3 has aged. There are a lot of things about it that make it far harder to approach nowadays. If you start with 5 and go to 3, 3 will knock you sideways, because it's just awkward to play nowadays, because it's 2003. It's a super fucking old game. SMT4, however, is the absolute peak of the franchise, no contest. And so I'll abso-fucking-lutely be playing that non-stop. I'll be there no matter what. Well, I'm glad. Well, let's just hope it happens. I know a lot of people are kind of mixed on the sequel game, SMT4 Apocalypse, but I genuinely really like Apocalypse as well. Apocalypse just has a very different tone. It's nowhere near as atmospheric as Base 4. It has a very different tone about it. It's a lot more focused on the characters and the people around you, instead of it being focused on, you know, the strife of chaos and shit. You're weak to electric, right? Yeah. I remember, because the only reason I remember that is because I remember having to really think of, like, work on it. Like, when I was building her. I was like, oh, wait, yeah, electric is a problem. But like I said, if I do 4 Apocalypse, I will go for the evil god ending. I say evil, it's not evil, like the god ending, because there's the friendship ending and the godhood ending. I know, like, that's not what they're called, it's just what I call them. But it's either you side with all your human characters and to fight God, or you kill all the human characters to power yourself up to fight God. I know she blocks it, but I want to keep up the attack and defense nerf. That was a strategic accepting of losing a turn. I wanted to keep up the debuff. Alright, can we get rid of you before you summon Lilith? Hey, nice. But the next Atlas big release is going to be Metaphor. And then after that, I'm taking a complete wild guess here, but I imagine it'll be Persona 6. It's been long enough. So it'll probably be a while before SMT is the focus. I know SMT is a different team within Atlas, but you're not going to have 2 big RPGs released the same year to compete with themselves. It's why all the other releases that aren't Metaphor this year have been has been a remake and a re-release. Stuff that isn't as big a scale. And then once Metaphor's out and done its business, then it'll be the next thing they'll start promoting and make sure it gets time in the spotlight, which will probably be Persona 6. Then after that, it'll probably be SMT 6. So it'll be a while before we get SMT 6. So having some ports of the old one to help fill in the time, to fill in the void, would be fantastic. Especially because, once again, a lot of them are very inaccessible right now. Getting a physical copy of SMT 4 will put you down hundreds of dollars. And the digital 3DS store doesn't exist anymore, so you can't buy it digitally. So unless you want to, like, spend an idiotic amount of money, you can't access it. But we won't get Metaphor. I'm on the fence. There's a lot I'm looking forward to, but I've mentioned it before. A lot of the old Persona teams in 3, 4, and 5 went over the Metaphor, and the guy who's directing it, and through my personal feelings, I don't trust him to talk about the topics he's talking about well. The topics he wants to talk about are interesting. He just doesn't have a good track record of talking about topics like that brilliantly. So I'm hesitant with that. I probably won't get it at launch. So I won't be streaming it at launch. But I will be keeping an eye on it and kind of just see what the general vibe with people is it. And like maybe after the new year, with assuming it does, it starts quieting down with new releases. If I'm still interested, I'll give it a go then. Yeah, just full stop. But the thing is with Metaphors that you also have to understand as well, and the reason why I'm more on the fence leaning positive, despite some of my issues, is because it's also an anniversary celebration title. Metaphor intrinsically is designed to celebrate the entire legacy of everything Atlas, from Megaton to Devil Summoner to DDS to Strange Journey to Persona to Blast Bible to fucking Megaten to everything in between. It's supposed to be a gargantuan celebration title. I mean, Metaphor literally has SMT's press turn system, and that alone means I know I'll have fun with the gameplay at least. There's a character that is straight up heavily inspired by a character from Catherine. There is a social link system like Persona. You know, like, it's got a little bit of a lot of other games, whilst also being in an entirely new setting because Atlas has never done traditional fantasy before. So, like, things like that maybe go, oh, alright, I'll give it a go. It's just, we'll see, because the whole game, I made a comparison to Atelier, but the whole game's basically on a time limit, and you have to basically do side quests the whole game to build up your trust and goodwill to try and claim the throne by being, like, the most respected candidate, basically, at the end of the game. So the whole game's on a time limit, every decision you make matters, you travel to another area, the clock moves, things like that. It reminds me of an Atelier game. Just replace, like, you know, passing the exam in, say, Atelier Verona with reaching certain milestones of popularity in Metaphor. Just the only difference is, you know, it's not going to be based on what you create and craft and explore. It's just going to be flat out just probably kill X enemy, get X item from a dungeon, clear X dungeon, things like that. But that's just me guesstimating. I don't actually know because I haven't looked too much more into it. or an end, but it's not the end for me. The serpent's power is that of rebirth. No matter how many times I must rise again, I someday will bring an end to the Bull God's rule. Hear me, Nahabino. A world of order is the furthest thing from the world of freedom. Salim and Maruru. Yeah, true. Lucifer understood that, and thus rebelled against God and lent his power to the serpent. I shall be watching to see what you will do in the end, aberration of the Bull God. And Samael has been... Whoops, no, I need to click on this, then scroll to it. Do that every time. So you have returned, Robu. Enlighten me as to how events transpired. I killed him. Ah, I see.
Splendid.
Gloria. This is good news indeed. I had faith that you would not disappoint. Of course, as promised, the humans that were turned to salt shall be returned to normal. And now, I shall remain here for a while longer. I am keen to see just how your journey will end, for it is with the will of our Lord. And I'm going to go heal, because I think this is now going to be the ability to fight another super boss. I think this is going to be the ability to fight the adversary. To fight Satan. So I'm just going to heal, and I'm going to save. I'm going to give him one try to at least see what it's like, and then I will wrap up the stream, which I know means it's a shorter stream, but as is on my pinned, I want to keep an eye on my cat, because she, is still recovering from surgery. She's a lot better than she was, but I still want to just make sure she's doing okay.
Hear me.
Ah, Robu, I've just finished making preparations. As it so happens, there is another duty that our Lord has entrusted me with. Allow me to inform you of it. The Lord showed me a vision of events that occurred in a world separate from our own.
Splendid.
In this vision, I witnessed the slaying of a transcendent Lucifer, and the world was thusly freed from the system that governed it. He had been slain by you, a you from another space-time. Oh, this is the game saying, hey, we know you've beaten him or not, because you've got to save him. This is it checking your save to say, hey, we know you've beaten him at least once. So the Nahabino of another world, that's the Nahabino of another registered save file.
Hear me.
Do you see this? It is a remnant of our Lucifer from that world. Our Lord entrusted it to me as proof of what has transpired here. Masterma absorbed the remnant of Lucifer. He absorbed it? Hang on a fucking minute. Next, look at this. The remnant of Samael, who you have defeated. You soundly dispatched the Serpent King, that enemy of God, just as I had hoped. Your work is most splendid. He absorbed it. Oh, I don't like this. Our Lord commanded me to destroy the 4 aberrations summoned by the Serpent King, and to test the aberration impelled by the Serpent of Light. I trust you now understand that the Creator is no longer the Lord I serve. Yeah, you don't serve Yivi. I gathered that a while ago. My own remnant is God's malice. Samael's remnant is God's poison. Lucifer's remnant is God's light. I offer these 3 remnants to the adversary, so that I may manifest his presence, Satan. Oh god, I am Satan, the original angel, summoned by transcendence itself. I shall become your opponent and test your worth. Are you resolved to face this trial? The great adversary. I acknowledge your will. Enter the portal to join the fight when you're ready. I shall await you in the primordial land. Come to me. Oh boy, I can't wait to get my ass kicked by Satan. Please have your SMT4 Apocalypse design. Please have your SMT4 Apocalypse design. Please have your SMT4 Apocalypse design. It's the most goated fucking design. I love his 4 Apocalypse design. Hell yes, he has his 4 Apocalypse design. Look at this shit. Isn't this the coolest fucking thing? I am Satan, the original angel summoned by transcendence itself, and judge of all beings. Nahobino, You have freed another world from the clutches of the Mandala system. Yet amidst the countless other worlds, your deeds are trifling. They have not had the slightest effect on the whole of the system. However, your actions have revealed new possibilities. Possibilities that cannot be ignored. Holy fuck, yes, right?
I shall test you.
I can't make my voice that deep, Satan, alright? Even I have limits. Therefore, I shall judge on behalf of the system. Now come, Nahobino, show me your power. Oh, so this is a super boss, okay? So this is a very good chance this might just end the fight now. Oh, this is a sick fucking attack animation, though. Oh! Okay, that did twice her health. What the? I did 3 times her health, actually. I did 1800. Oh, shit. The track 2, man. Fucking hell yeah, right? Is this a remix of his? I think this is a remix of his battle theme from 4 Apocalypse. But it's a very, like, out there remix. But this is, I think this is the same melody. I needed to, like, pick up so I can hear it. Oh, this is absolutely a remix of his theme from 4. Hell yeah, I love that track from 4 Apocalypse. Alright, let's see what you've got. Okay, you resist normal, you drain fire, drain light, and drain dark. Your stats are terrifying. You're maxed out. Good, it's a super boss. Oh, I love this fucking theme. This is a sick remix. I love the theme from 4 Apocalypse, so I'm so happy they remixed it. His strength's 132, his defense is 198. That's insane. Magic's 132, doing luck. Oh, okay, innate skill, adversary. When targeted by a skill that inflicts an ailment, counter with severe almighty. Hey, fucking Cleopatra, we can't use you. Cleopatra, we can't use you because Frolic counts as an ailment. Oh, I love this drum. This fucking drum's popping off. Medium severe almighty sector 1 foe damage increased. Oh. Megiddo Arc did so much damage because we've got 4 party members. It does less damage if we have less people. If you know Megiddo Arc's coming, you're supposed to basically put your balls on the line and make it so it's just you. That's terrifying, but very clever. I wonder if there's a tell, like when you know Megiddo Arc's coming. I'll have to pay attention to that. But that's actually very clever. Terrifying, but clever. He does less damage if you have less party members on the field. Alright, let's have a look. Magotsuhi Plunder. Drain health from an ally. Uses affinity, resistance skill. Oh my god, so you... Oh god. Okay, what this means, he will drain you, but when he does, he takes your strengths and weaknesses. So if you come in with, like, immune to everything, he will make himself immune to everything. So you can't make yourself immune to everything. You need to have weaknesses, so when he drains you, you can exploit them. Akasha Arts. Severe physical to 1 foe. Okay. Trizargian is heavy fire to 1, ignores defense and pierces. Mega Leontrus, of course. An Abyssal Mask. He is very likely to avoid insta-kills and ailments. Well, I meant insta-kills won't work. That's just for ailments. This riff, man, holy fuck, right? I love this track. The Judeo-Christian Angel of Darkness is the name that means adversary, also known as the evil serpent that tempted Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. In the Book of Job, he is depicted as a servant of God who tests Job, a man of faith, and is said to be the accursed angel sent from the heavens to judge mankind. I got to fight this man with enhanced weaknesses. Yeah, if you go in with, like... If you go in with slime, you could... If you could convince him to drain slime, he will be weak to every element. Because slime is weak to everything. But if you beat him, you get... his essence. So you get access to his moveset. Alright, let's actually, like, take a fucking turn and see how this goes. And just because I want to see how it works, I'm going to use Frolic, just because I want to see the counter. I want to see if... Yeah, here it is. Okay, that didn't actually kill, that just did a shit ton of damage. Oh yeah, right, you drain fire, I can't do that. Don't put us to sleep, you motherfucker. Then you dodge, so we stop Satan from getting another turn. And what about his minions? Yeah. He's got Titania and Haradi. I imagine, like Demi-Fiend, when we kill the minions, he just summons new ones. And he probably has like a whole collection of them. The only thing that we need to pay attention to, and it's the biggest thing that like fucked me over and pissed me off with Demi-Fiend, is Demi-Fiend had Pixie, and Pixie had healing. So you like whenever you summon Pixie, you need to kill that bitch immediately because he would fucking heal him. You also had another demon that would heal. The riff is mean. Yeah, I love this track. In the soundtrack, I already know because this is what I spotted it. It's called Battle Against the Adversary. Or if you just search like OST Adversary, you will find it. But yeah, this is a remix of Deicide from For Apocalypse. That plays when you fight. Firstly, plays when you fight. I think it's Vishnu, and then it plays again when you fight Satan. But it's more it's more known as the Satan theme because the Vishnu fight's not that hard. Whilst the Satan fighting for Apocalypse is brutal. I love this drum. This fucking drum pops the fuck off. Alright, well, Titania, you're weak to fire. Oh, yeah, right, you drain fire. I'm a fucking idiot. Completely forgotten. Ow. Oh, bitch. I need to... Uh-oh. Hey, Cleopatra, you're done. Yeah, bye. Whoa, look at my health. To be fair, I was going to swap Cleopatra out anyway because she really can't do much. Hey, Argrit. The problem is that Agrad's strategy becomes less effective the more enemies there are because it spreads out the damage. Ah, fuck it. I'm not expecting to win this fight anyway, so I will Megiddo. Spam with the look. Magasui Plunder. Oh. Oh, he does it to his own demons as well. Okay. Okay. I thought he was only going to do it to us. No, he can do it to his own demons too. So the idea of just trying to convince him to do it on a demon that's super weak won't work. Hey, it's almost like it's a super boss. So what's his alignment now? Okay, he's weak to force and blocks dark. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, God fucking damn it. It makes sense, you make it so the super boss can do that, but at the same time, fuck. But hey, that means there's less enemies here. Satan's the universe's biggest hater, and I'm all here for it, yeah. And if it's after this, there's still technically one more. Satan, as a super boss, is exclusive to the Vengeance route. But there's another super boss in creation called Masakado, who is exclusive to that route. So like I said, the requirements, once again to remind people, the requirement to unlock Satan, the guides that are online right now are wrong. The guides say you have to go into New Game Plus to fight him. They are wrong. The game only checks for a save file that is cleared on Vengeance. So the moment you beat the game on Vengeance, just save on a different file and load your previous one. And because I, made several saves to check it, you are okay to keep on saving up until the fight with Lucifer. So you can save after Masterma and still access this fight. You're not locked out of it. It's only when the game outright says this is the point of no return is when you have to make sure you save on a different file from that point onwards. Like I said, I don't... it depends how much time I get and whatnot. Like Demi-Fiend, I'm going to practice this fight in my spare time to kind of get a feel for how it works more. Like, put all the pieces together, etc, etc. But I will let you guys know if I get... Because the thing that happened with Demi-Fiend, the reason why I ended up doing a video instead of live streaming it, is that I had a good enough run that I just locked in and went for it. I just went, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go for it and see what happens, and I managed to win. If the same thing happens with Satan, I will go for it. If I get a run where I'm kind of confident in it, I will just take the gamble. Queen's Decree fucking counts! Oh no! Okay, Queen's Decree counts for adversary, I need to keep that in mind. I mean, high chance of inflicting charm, I should have known that. So we're going to be using Fountain of Chaos instead moving forward. Because otherwise we're just taking 3 damage. Bro, he took no crits. He's immune to my bullshit. He really is the biggest hater. Waters of Youth. Oh, what the fuck? What was that about, Satan, you son of a bitch? Oh, I just realized, the last 2 skills, he picked up the skills of the demon he drained. I'm gonna start doing chapter 9, Godric Kwali. Alright, Super Boss. Alright, Super Boss. You're proving that you are indeed absolutely a fucking Super Boss. Oh, I don't know. I'm taking a guess here. He did it after I killed his minion. Is the whole gimmick of this fight that you're not allowed to kill his minions? Because it's only when we got rid of all his minions that he did that. So it might be a response to force you to let at least one of the minions live. I say we have opposite theories. We have opposite theories. You're like, no, kill the minions. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't kill the minions because he did it just afterwards. There's been a time limit. Maybe. That would make sense because that Demi-Fiend had a time limit too. Demi-Fiend, you had to kill 1 minion every 5 actions. If you didn't, he responded with Gaia Rage, which is a guaranteed instant kill to your whole party.
Here.
Depends when you use that skill. Oh, fucking, okay, who's dead? Because you got a full team of 4. Okay, so we're gonna make a mental note of that. This is what I mean by learning. He probably uses Megiddo Arc immediately after healing. Because he healed last turn. On... Okay, bye, Lilith. Enough power, you should be good. Bit of a long grind. But that's how it, like, if you watch, I don't know if you had the chance to, if you watch the video of how Demi-Fiend, that fight is so long because I have to prioritize enemies other than Demi-Fiend so many times during the fight. So the fight takes forever because you have to constantly juggle keeping on top of his demons. Hey, a crit would be nice, thank you. So I want to buff, but I also want to get a new demon in. Demi-Fiend, aka Story's got it. Okay, never mind. I have no idea what makes him do Megiddo arc. I have no idea what triggers him to use Megiddo arc. It might be something that, maybe it's like too much of a, because I'm boosting my stats too much. Maybe it's a response to that. I need to look into this. Because by Beelzebub, I've got Enduring Soul thankfully, but you nearly got fucking 1 done. Yeah, I need to look into or research or just basically just fuck around to try and figure out what's causing him. You know, I could bring Demi-Fiend. Maybe when I actually go for like a legit attempt, because I need to because I said for Satan, because Satan's a post-game super boss and they do expect you to have beaten Demi-Fiend before you try this. I might use Demi-Fiend's essence. It's just the trouble is if I do, there's a chance that could bite me in the ass. He's on safety. Yeah, I imagine on safety this fight just eats itself up. Demi-Fiend genuinely baffled me when I, like, after I beat it, I saved on a different file, obviously, but I loaded, like, a file, put it on safety just to try it, and, like, the fight was pathetically easy. But for me, I love learning. I love this fucking franchise, and I love learning these fights. Okay, so he's probably going to take from that one. Yep. So now he's got its weaknesses, which means he's weak to dark. And he's preparing. Yeah, he's weak to dark and he's weak to electric, so that's actually kind of ideal. Considering we've got Beelzebub on the field right now. My first SMT, and that's fine. Personally, if you are interested in learning SMT, but you find a lot of this too intimidating, or like you think that it might be a bit much, but you do want to learn it, don't play on safety, casual exists. Play on casual, because then all like the systems and mechanics and all that stuff is still there as is. It's just, you know, a little bit more lenient on for you. Free Kugel EX, what the fuck? Oh, bye. Oh, I fucking figured out why he heals. Yeah, it's because he drained the demon who had the heal. Casual mode then. That's what I would personally recommend, because casual is easy, safety is super fucking easy. Persona 5 or Arena Mall Max, and it's fucking... But it's like, for me, like for me personally, when I started SMT, I started with SMT3, and SMT3 didn't have an easy mode. It was normal or hard, you just had to learn. But it's what made me build up my love. I'm going to be back in just a minute. My mum just texted me just asking how the cat's doing, so I want to actually quickly go check on her, because I think it's a good time to go check on her anyway. So I'll be back in just a minute, and then we'll continue my first attempt in Satan. So back in just a tick. There, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm going to make sure my baby girl is okay. She is fucking comatose right now. She's on a lot of medication because, you know, she's just had big surgery. And so she's, even with all the medication, she's probably in a lot of pain, but she's just super passed out right now. So I was like, she's comfy, she's snoring, just leave her to it. Let me read chat, catch up. What I did, mod into Dante. That would be cool. I love this theme. I love that it's a remix, too. And, you know, I'm gonna bring in Demi-Fiend, fuck it.
Your turn, go!
I love that it's a remix of Deicide from 4. Ooh, guy on the right blocks it, got it. Alright, who's facing their demise? I think Megiddo Arc's just one of those things that it's going to be more about just how you deal with it after the attack, as opposed to trying to stop it happening. Me too was thinking the Virgil fight with this song playing in the background. Oh, yeah, to be fair, this has got that huge imposing factor feel to the theme, so I can see it. God, it's funny using this myself when this attack scared the shit out of me when he uses it. And of course, yeah, it doesn't do 17,000 when I have it. What the fuck, Demi-Fiend? So I've just become deathly aware I don't have anyone alive that outside of Idun who can keep up buffs. So I need to swap someone. You only get one, yeah. Nice. He's going to get adversaried, but I'll just try a Chaotic Will as well, because Chaotic Will, all Chaotic Will does is try and go for insta-kills. It does nothing else, it just tries to go for an insta-kill. Yeah, no, but it also makes it so he only has half his press turns next turn, so that's going to be very fucking helpful to have. Who's he taking? So you're now weak to electric, and you picked up the other Summit shot's a little scary because that's free crits. I don't think it's supposed to be NG+. I mean, I'm as prepared as I'm gonna be for now. Keep in mind, beating Satan is what unlocks you Godborn, the true hardest difficulty in the game. So of course they're not going to give it to you, like for free. You got to earn that bitch. I mean, some could have said that Demi-Fiend should have been waited till NG+, but I still went for it and managed to bite the skin of my teeth overcome it. It's just that he's hard. That's just the end all be all of it. He's just that he's hard. You just got to work for it. The fact that he has like nearly 100k health, it doesn't help. I need to swap out Beelzebub, but I just... Okay, so he's probably going to use Stray Kugel EX. Well, actually, Has he picked up a new one? I should check. He's going to use Twilight Rave. Heavy physical to all foes, chance of sleep. You have debilitate, so we'll get you in.
Your turn. Go.
And you also have the horniest attack animation in this game next to Cleo, so fucking, if need be. Oh, Big Bang is a signature to Demi-Fiend as well. Let's see how much this does. Okay, nowhere near as much as I kind of hoped, if I'm honest, but alright. Nice. I don't like the fact that, yeah, 2 significant party members are asleep. But to keep in mind, like, I am kind of winging it with no build, right? Well, I don't have any, like, designated build to try and deal with him. I'm literally just winging it as we go. And yet, I'm not dead yet. We've had casualties, and I'm absolutely not going to win. But this is what I mean. It's like, I can just learn. I can just see what he does. Okay, he summoned more allies. We can't let him get the one on the right, because that's a full fucking heal. The only thing I need to figure out is how to manipulate Megiddo Arc, or how to, to find a way to kill him quick enough that he doesn't use it too often. He always seems to, I say that, okay, Demi-Fiend just lived. Demi-Fiend's just built different. Demi-Fiend's just built different. He fucking lived that. But like, this fight, it does feel doable. Like, don't be surprised if it does become a video instead of a live stream, because I think I will probably get him after a few tries. Like, this feels doable. It's terrifying. Megiddo Arc is a terrifying attack, but this feels manageable. However, I've said it before, and I will say it again. If I do a canon creation run, I won't do that on Godborn, because there's still one more super boss in this game we've yet to fight, and I want to actually fight him on normal first before I worry about fighting him on fucking Godborn. It's if I do a third playthrough, which will be Canon of Vengeance again, but this time the lore route, that I will do the game on Godborn. Also, he used fucking Megiddo Arc twice in one turn, the son of a bitch. So he can just use it, is what I'm getting out of this. But yeah, I will look into, like, how his AI works. Because there's gonna be... Because, like, when I fought Demi-Fiend, I thought he just used Gaia Rage whenever he wanted. But that wasn't the case. Like I said, it was the invisible time limit. And it might still be the case that there is a time limit, he will use it. If both demons are alive, he will go for it. But this is just the lads versus the universe here. This is just Nahabina and Demi-Fiend versus the end of days. Hey Artemis.
Let's go.
You gonna go for all endings? When I do Canon of Creation, what I'm gonna do is your ending is decided when you fight Metatron. Like after you fight Metatron. So what I'm going to do is leave a save before Metatron. I'll go for True Neutral, which will require me to fight Shiva again, but we've beat him once, we can beat him again. And then in my spare time, clean up the other endings for the trophies. So then the only ending-based trophy we'll be missing is Vengeance Law. And we need to beat the game on Godborn, so that'll be my Godborn playthrough as well. The only other stuff I need to do is the Virtual Trainer. Because every time you beat a series of bosses, you get the Virtual Trainer. Like, they appear in the Virtual Trainer. You need to beat all Virtual Trainer missions, which I think requires you doing several routes anyway. Because, like, you need to do all kind of creation to get, like, their specific bosses as well. But then once you beat it, you have challenge mode where it ups it to level 100. And you need to do it all again. So I need to like do all of these, all of the digital matches, and then do all the digital matches at level 100. Which is a little scary because one of them is the final boss gauntlet, which means I have to fight level 100 Mastermer, and that, oh god. Artemis, you were great to have in the party, but you've long since outstayed your welcome. It's nice to see you again, though. We're kind of on the back foot here. I've kind of just accepted that this fight is going to collapse. All stats are maxed out. Oh, great! Fucking fantastic. I'm so glad you could do that. Fuck it. For you. Yeah, his stats are maxed out. That was surprised. Oh, he dodged one of them. Jesus. Okay, now I'm on my last life. If I get hit with something fatal again, that's over. I have literally 0 MP, huh? Oh, okay. Fuck, Satan! Stop doing that! Yeah, this fight's over. I'm letting this fight go. Hey, look, we're already fucked. You need to debilitate me. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, fuck it, I survived again! Wait, I had a little goat spare? But in my spare time, I will actually, like, focus on a build, because I've got a few ideas. Okay, what's he about to do? Is he gonna do? He's gonna do Freikugel EX, right? Yeah. Hey, I've got a really dumb idea.
Your turn. Go.
We got this. Fuck everyone else. We got this. That would be great if Queen's Decree just fucking destroyed him. Got 2,300 damage, Jesus. Yeah, he's replacing the one that destroyed. It's the allies. The allies put a wrench into it because he just takes their shit. Okay, it's his turn again because he dodged it. There we go. Fight's over. Alright, last thing before we go. We could inherit Queen's Decree. Yeah, right?
Welcome.
We picked up a new miracle. I want to see what this is. Inheritance violation. A demon's starting skills can be overwritten during skill inheritance. Oh, so you can get rid of their bullshit at the start. Awesome. And rank violation. Level limitations for demon fusion is lifted. That doesn't matter because I'm level 99. Rank violation is because you can only fuse demons to your level. So that's saying you can fuse demons higher level than you. But inheritance violation, that one's good. That one is you can make them so if you don't want them to have a certain starting skill, you can just get the fuck rid of it. Where are you, you son of a bitch? Oh no, that's Numa. That's Zeus. That's the male. Oh, that's also Nua. Oh, we don't have any demons for Mastermer, huh? Okay, I see you. Unless you're in here somewhere. Fuck, we can make Metatron. What do we need for Metatron?
Is this demon too?
Yeah, let's take the super angel.
Let us adhere to God's will.
Return.
Oh, hang on. I saw that. Hang on, I'm getting distracted again.
Well.
Hey, affinity? I want Demi-Fiend. I want to be able to block everything altogether. Thank you. Oh, it might have been this one we got.
Are you...
And if you check the compendium, we got 66% of the demons on this first playthrough. We got a lot of them.
Return.
Because, yeah, there is a 100% compendium trophy as well. Hey, mermaid. The mascot! Yeah, sure. Ending with talking to the mascot sounds like a perfect way to end the playthrough. I must grow stronger as well, so I do not accidentally drown you. Lately, I have already been drowning demons, not human sailors. I miss hearing the sailors' gurgling shrieks as they sink deeper into the water. Okay, we're leaving! Oh, and since we're wrapping up, I should actually show all of my, like, demons that carried. Firstly, my setup. I'll go through everyone. Just be mermaid. I went for my magic build, hence my magic stat being 211. With Moraga Barian, Moonlight Frost, Mahmoud Barian, and Megadaleon. With Impaler Animus, which I didn't actually use that much. Which Impaler Animus makes it so your next attack will, can't be guarded. So you can use that into like Medulla Barian and Moraga Barian. That was like the point of it, but I might change that because I haven't really been clicking it. Enduring Soul, so if I die, I get one more chance. Abyssal Mask, insta-kills I'm more likely to dodge. And Intercalation, if you dodge an attack, I get an extra turn when it comes to my turn. Now, they go through the demons. I stopped using Artemis a while ago, but she did pick up Mabutha Barian all on her own. And she had Resist Fire and Null Physical. And she picked up Impaler Animus all on her own as well. Sakura was one of the MVPs. She's just a little bit of a damage, but entirely Sakura spam, because HP and MP recovery, and it boosts all your stats by a level. Come on. And then all the rest, like Null Physical, Null Elect, Null Light, Repel Dark, Great Mana Spring, so she has more MP, and another Enduring Soul, so she lives. It was just to kind of cover all her avenues. Eden, I stopped using a while ago, but she was very helpful to be like a double up for like the buffs with Golden Apple. Fucking Agrad is my funniest fucking setup in the game. I was so proud of this stupid fucking build. Just Queen's Decree and nothing else. Cleopatra was a smidge situational at times. There was a few times where I went, we can't do anything with her, and swapped her out. But I can't lie, she was great. She was very helpful in a lot of fights. Lilith became a mainstay because she had all ground coverage, Mother Earth, and then both Luster and Debilitate, and we got rid of her one weakness very quickly. Namar, I didn't use. Am I wrong for thinking that Samael might be needed for Satan? That's not a bad shout, considering you need to beat Samael to unlock him. No, you have to do that quest first. That's not a bad shout, but I don't think you don't... Technically, you don't need any demon. You can make it work, you just need the right build. You need the right build and the right strategy. And Medulla Barian, she was more here for encapsulate to pleasure. To try and get the charm on everyone and get rid of buffs. I had no intention of using a Sheath, hence why she's still level 75. No, I only kept Theon because I didn't know... Because Theon was one of the quests you had to do to get Shiva, and I didn't know if you had to have him with you. My boy Basil also had kind of like a one-trick pony. It was just use Impaler, use Deathflies. Konsu Ra, same idea as Theon. I just kept him around just in case. Armin Azarko I didn't use, but I've heard people say Armin Azarko, if built right, is really good. Abdiel I more got because she has one of the coolest designs in the game. But she has good... she has Abyssal Mask, and she has Repel Physical, so what more could I ask for? Shiva, because we beat the Super Boss, of course I was taking him. Tundava lowers their defense to a minimum, and it's almighty, so it's guaranteed hit. So it was just easy to just go for and use. Whilst Yabasame shot is guaranteed crit, so it's just good for giving an extra turn. And then Demi Fiend, I got him because I wanted him. You get him for for beating his fight. And then Demeter joined us at the end there. And Yoko, I might unironically try and do something with Yoko because she's immune to both insta-kills. So I might be able to get something out of her, but I'm not really sure because I don't think you can fuse her. So I think what she's got is what she has. And then, of course, Metatron we just made. Quest the Great Adversary. Samuel's suit reflects light and dark, but he's weak to ice. Yeah, no, Samuel wouldn't be a good choice. Keep in mind, it's the boss version, so he obviously won't have shadow summoning. Kadishtu Cohort. When activated, grants the pierce effect against foes who have ailments for users in Kadishtu. Okay, so if the enemy has an ailment, all your attacks will pierce. So if you can get ailments on them, hence why he's got 3 of them, that might actually be quite helpful. He might be useful, but that's a very particular strategy you'd have to build off that. Also, look at how many bosses this game had that we have fought. There's so many bosses. I know it counts, like with Tiamat, it counts the heads, it counts like the shadow forms. The only one that's been missing is Lilith because we killed it before it did it. But there's still a lot of fucking bosses in this game. But that's going to do from me from now on. I'm going to start working on builds, doing a bit of research and trying to figure out what the game plan was with Satan. And like I said, I will get back to you guys. If I'm at the grind for a while, I might live stream it in the end to kind of like show you what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do, yada yada. But if I get a run that might go the distance, I will take it the distance. I will just try and do what I gotta do. But our total playtime on our save file is 70 hours and 44 minutes. I can imagine you could get this game done in half that time if you weren't spending all the time grinding and like kit building and getting prepared for super bosses like I was. I imagine you could get this game done in like 40 to 45 hours if you're not doing all the side quests and grinding as much as I did. But I'm gonna call it here. So I don't have a schedule for the rest of the week because where my baby girl, my little cat Sugar, is my top priority to make sure that she's recovering well and she's doing what she needs to do. It's just basically if she wakes up in the morning and she's super agitated and like she's uncomfortable because she's she is in pain, she just had a major operation, I will stay with her. If she gets up in the morning and she's super comfortable and just kind of going about her business and doing whatever, then I will stream. It honestly just depends on her. If she's okay, I'll stream. If she's not okay, I won't stream. Hence why there's no schedule this week. It's going to be very touch and go. But I digress. If it wasn't obvious already, I love this game. If you've ever been curious about the series, I genuinely think SMT5 Vengeance is the most accessible game for newcomers. If you actually want to learn the system and mechanics, I personally would want more people to play on normal. But if you want to learn the mechanics but are a little overwhelmed, I think casual is fine. Normal is just, normal will test that you know the mechanics, and that's the difference. It won't be, obviously the super bosses are different, but the actual base game is just on occasion it will test to see what you've learned. But regardless, I highly recommend people try out this game. It's a fantastic RPG. It's a phenomenally accessible SMT game, and the more people I can get into Shin Megami Tensei, the better, because I think this series is woefully underrated compared to Atlus's other stuff. But I digress. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely really helps this channel grow. Additionally, you can find my Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal in the description of all my videos. But until then, you guys take care now. Peace.